Hello. It is Wednesday, August 28th, if you are watching this on release date. And we are the Wednesday Crew, and this is the Wednesday Crew podcast, or the Wednesday Cast. If you are wondering, since this is our inaugural episode, who are the Wednesday Crew? My name is Pleeps. Someone has to go next. Someone has to go next.
I thought you were going to introduce ourselves. Hi, I am Roth, also known as Ruthless OO.
I'm Eve.
And I am Neo.
All right. We are a group of people who are hang out a bunch, and we decided to do a podcast because that's what you do, I guess. Yeah, and the general idea for this podcast is that each of us, hint hint Eve, have brought along some kind of segment that we will get to momentarily. And we will each, chosen by complete random order by the power of my buddy, this dice.
I also got one.
I'm good.
Doesn't matter.
We don't need that many dice.
We
Just
must
need
have
the
all,
one.
we must have all the dice.
We just need the one. Anyways,
Rattle the dice.
I know,
by the
but
power of our buddy, the dice, and we'll go from top numbers will be associated top left to right, bottom down. So it'll be I will be 1, Ross, who is right over there, will be 2, Eve will be 3, and Neo will be 4. And we're all trying to figure out how to point in this. Ross, you pointed completely wrong.
Oh, I just realized. Wait a minute.
Here's the issue. My camera.
Yes, it's gonna be inverted for everybody. That's how cameras work. I do apologize.
No, it's not that. I couldn't see myself on the screen share on Discord because it's frozen.
It's not frozen anymore.
It's
Not anymore, no.
It's my Discord screen share
Oh,
frozen.
so you're having issues. Okay. Anyways,
It's me having issues.
so without further ado, let's get started with the dice. I've explained how the numbers work. So let's roll them. No. Oh no.
You rolled a
This is-
3, didn't
There's-
you?
I
There's no
rolled a
way.
3.
I'm not ready. Skip it for now.
You're still not ready.
You've had so long to get a segment ready. Fine.
I'm trying.
The whole prep time.
Okay. I will re-roll then.
It rolls another 3.
I swear to God.
Okay. We're starting with me.
All right.
Okay.
We are going to play a game I like to call... I actually don't have a name for it. Genuinely, I don't, even though I have played it several times.
What game are we playing?
This is a game where I explain some piece of media that I have experienced, in this case a book, and you guys are going to get 20 questions that you can ask and 5 elaborations.
Right.
If you are watching the video podcast, you're about to see some stuff appear on the screen right now. So
I see
basically,
20 and a big ass 5.
yep. So basically, you collectively as a group, you will have 20 questions you can ask that I must answer honestly, though I might be a little vague. If you feel like you want me to go into a bit of detail about something, you can use one of your elaborates. So you as a group have 20 questions, 5 elaborates.
Okay.
Once they are all done, you have to try and figure out what book I just read, or what the plot is, what anything is. I will reveal, as your one clue you get, the title. This book is called Day Tripper.
Day trip?
Day Tripper.
Oh, Day Tripper.
Day Tripper. Okay.
I think I've actually heard of that, but I've never read it.
Do you know
Sounds
anything?
Imagine-
I know
Imagine we
nothing
just
about
did
it.
it.
If
Alright.
it's the one I've heard of.
Well,
I've
we'll
never
see,
read
I guess.
anything on it.
I will not share. I will share my opinion and such on the book after the segment. But first, all right, guys, when you're ready.
So what do we want to do first? What do we
I
want
was-
to ask first?
I was thinking the genre.
That's a good.
Yeah, I think genre might be a good starting point. Like to get us into the potential book.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna say light sci-fi.
Okay.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. All right, I am fucked.
Same, honestly.
Uh,
Is the main character male or female?
Male.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that answers nothing for me.
Are there multiple main characters? That's like part of the same question.
No, it's not.
That's
Eve,
not-
that's a different Eve. That's a
However-
Then
entirely
ignore
different
that.
question.
Then ignore that. I
All right,
retconned that question.
I'm allowing you to retcon
Okay.
the question.
Okay. I gotta think for a second. So the main character is a male.
think so,
It is light sci-fi.
Light sci-fi. Day tripper.
Ooh. Is there any sort of action?
Not a
Like,
lot.
is it like an action? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Okay, I have a good. I think I have a good question, but I want you guys to like we all agree I should ask this.
Okay.
I'm tempted to ask like what era, like the book takes place in. Like, is it like in like a western?
Yeah, like a
Is it,
time
like, in the-
period type situation. Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
that would be a
what
good
I'm
thing to
thinking. I
ask.
feel like
I will
I feel like
say.
that can narrow it down. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's a
I'm
good
down for it.
question.
You guys gonna ask that question?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we are.
Fairly contemporary.
What does that mean?
Is that,
That's
I
what-
feel like
oh,
we have to elaborate.
That's an elaborate.
are you
That's an
elaborating?
elaborate.
Are you elaborating?
Please.
Yes. Yes.
It takes place over a long period of time between the late 80s to the year 2020 and beyond.
Oh wow.
Hmm,
Oh, well, interesting.
So it's a long ass book then, probably.
That's a long ass goddamn book.
Hmm.
Please is evil giggling.
Okay.
Okay, so
We.
I was mouthing something. I wasn't saying
Okay, I
anything.
didn't. Okay.
Hmm. Main character's a male.
it takes place. You
Light
said
sci-fi.
1980s to the 2000s.
Like late 80s.
to 2020.
Late
Oh,
80s to
late
2020 and
80s. Okay, so
20
Like I say
to the
2020
20s
and
and
I will, since you did elaborate, I will say I say 2020 and beyond because it goes a little past, but I'm not 100% sure by memory how past it goes.
right,
Not-
that's fair.
It does not go beyond today.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Oh, your OBS Ninja froze real bad for a second there.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's still capturing, which is what matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question, but I want to discuss with Ross and Eve for a second.
Yep. Hit us.
Should I ask about the goal of the main character? Like what the goal is?
I feel like that would be a good one.
That, yeah, you know what? That could probably be a good. That honestly, that probably should be a good one. Yeah, I'm down for
All
that.
right.
I'm
What's
game.
the goal of the main character?
Honestly, to get back together with his ex.
Oh,
I did not expect that one.
no,
Me either.
I didn't think that either.
Huh.
Are you sure this isn't romantic? Am I wrong?
Are you? Who knows?
Oh man.
Would
Is it-
ask.
Oh.
Would ask. This is a discussion with Neo and Ross first.
Right. Like I feel like for
But-
this, we all gotta
No,
discuss. like, an
yeah, no, you guys can
agree.
absolutely discuss. You guys are absolutely free to discuss things. That is the benefit you guys
Is-
have over the people who play this game in the past.
Do you guys think asking who the author is would help us any?
You know what? Because you and I have slight familiarity with the title, it might.
So please,
I
who's the
don't.
author?
This won't help me, but if it helps you, go right ahead.
I mean, it
The
might.
author is James Goodhand.
It does not help me.
I haven't read any of his stuff, but I've heard it's all really good.
Hmm.
Okay, you know
This
I-
this
Here's-
isn't a. Sorry. Go
what?
ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, This is probably gonna be a very simple one. Non-fiction or fiction?
I might have to give you the chance to retcon that.
I mean,
no,
it
I-
is a sci-fi.
Ross,
Ross,
That wasn't me
Ross,
asking. That was me
Ross.
asking them. Like,
Ross.
He
Ross,
literally said the
Ross.
genre is sci-fi.
Yeah.
That
You know what
literally
the
means
phi
science
means
fiction.
in sci-fi.
I'm just gonna leave. I guess. He gives a
Bye,
call.
Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Bye, Ross. It was good having you.
Nah. You guys are stuck with me.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
We know. Anyways,
Hey.
anyways, this is not a question I wanted to ask, but what was the first clue that you gave us? Like the title? What was it again? I
Day
can't
Tripper.
remember.
Day
Yeah,
Tripper,
Day
okay.
Tripper.
Day Tripper.
Actually, sorry. And forgive me for getting this wrong. It's the Day Tripper.
Oh, the
That-
Day Tripper.
okay.
That's such a difference.
Sure.
I don't know.
Actually,
Anything to help you guys.
Are you sure it's not the Day Tripper and not
God
the?
damn it, Ross.
Tomato. You guys got 14 questions, 4 elaborations.
Okay, let's see. Why does the main character want to get back with his ex?
Interesting question.
I
Because she was the love of his life. And I will give you a little bit more because it's for their question. His life really went downhill after they separated.
Okay.
okay.
So basically, he thinks that if he gets back with his ex, he will
It'll get back
possibly.
better.
A part of me, I don't know about you guys. A part of me wants to elaborate, but we got so limited of those, and I don't know if this would be like a good moment for one of them.
No, I think we've got a good assumption on it already.
Probably like drinking, gambling, drugs,
Ooh,
smoking.
okay. I have a
Smoking
question.
would fall
Oh,
under
oh,
drugs
I like
category,
it.
Ross.
That's true.
Is there an opposition? Like, is there like a
Like,
rival?
are you talking like a
or-
rival? Like,
Yes.
trying to
Okay.
get, like, I'm trying to picture.
Is it like a
he's
love
trying to
triangle
get back.
type situation? I think is what he's trying to ask.
I won't say that isn't an element, but it is not a major element.
So it's not
Okay.
made. It's not the main conflict. Okay. So it's basically just kind of there.
Right.
Hmm.
Did-
I am not a book nerd. Jesus.
I know.
I am, but I can't think of any good questions.
Please, can I phone my mom?
No. I want to be clear. This game is entirely predicated on you guys not knowing what the material is.
Right, I
Not
know. I'm making
fun
a
if you
joke.
guys
Well,
know.
the good thing is we don't.
Good.
Exact-
Then keep asking questions. I want to see. The goal is for me to see what you guys can logic out based on very limited information.
Okay.
So, it's sci-fi.
Light
Takes place
sci-fi.
between the 80s,
80s
and the
to
2020
80s
and
Early 20s
beyond.
and beyond.
Main character's a dude
He's trying to
Wants
get
to get
back with
back
her ex,
with
and
his
the
Because
ex's either new husband or boyfriend is a minor factor, but isn't like the main conflict.
Damn, this dude was trying to get back with his ex for over 40 years.
Hold on. I got a
I
question.
just thought
Yes,
about
Neo?
that.
What's up, Nia?
Eve, the fact that you said that kind of raises a good question. How exactly is this light sci-fi?
I was wondering.
Oh, you know, yeah.
I was questioning it.
I will say 2 words, and that'll be all you'll get. Time travel.
Okay, that makes
That
sense.
makes sense.
That explains why he was trying to get back with his ex for 40 years.
Like, I'll be honest. Okay, I gotta break my character particularly. It's like, oh, you guys are asking, and all the answers I'm forced to give are fairly mundane things. And at no point did any of you guys catch on that I said light sci-fi.
Oh no, we did. We were just
We
confused. Like,
did. We were
did.
just
I
confused
literally- I
how
literally-
with
I literally called out. Like, wait, are you sure this isn't romantic? I literally called that out.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yep.
Okay, so there's time travel involved.
Which makes sense.
I don't know if I want to waste a question on this, but
Okay,
oh, wait, yes.
a debated question. Can
Okay.
we ask how he's time traveling?
I was literally thinking the
Ooh,
exact
I
same
was thinking
thing.
that kind of too.
Okay. How
was
is he
thinking-
time traveling then?
Every time he goes to bed, he wakes up at a completely random day in his life.
It's this book. You told me about this book.
Then, Eve, you must preclude yourself, since apparently I told you about it.
Yeah, because you told me about it during God of War one night.
Right. My bad.
Fuck.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, we should have joined them with God of War sooner. Oh
For
god.
the record, now that I know that I'm doing this segment, I'm going to be less willing to talk about what I'm watching and reading.
As soon
Okay.
as you said that, I knew exactly what one this
So-
was.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Not like clarified in more detail, but what you just said. Every time he goes to sleep, he time travels to another day that he's lived.
Mhm.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got like everything, like all the marbles on the table.
Ross,
What?
can we use an elaboration on this?
I'm willing. We have 4 and we have 10 questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to elaborate.
Okay. Okay, so to basically sum it up, at some point in his life, something happens, and ever since that happened, he's been experiencing his life out of order. So,
Out of
from the day it happened, it's not that he's like going back to days he's actually experienced before. It's all new days, but the order is random.
So it's definitely possible that after that day happened, he would like wake up one day, he'd be like 20 years old or something, and then the next day he'd be in his 40s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that about
sounds-
sums it up.
Oh, okay.
And then after that 40s day, he could go back to his 10s.
Or a toddler.
I mean,
That too.
that is the concept, yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
I know I'm not playing
And he's
anymore, but I
trying
just
to
thought
get
of
back.
a question. Damn.
He's trying to get back. Okay. Should we ask what happens that gave him this sort of ability?
We have 10 questions. I feel like that's worth it. One, yeah.
Okay. What happened?
He fell into the Thames.
He fell into the what?
The hell are Thames?
Do you guys not know what the Thames is?
No.
Like, okay, you know that bridge in London?
The London Bridge.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about.
Do you know what's
that.
under it?
The
No.
thingies that go in the water or whatever.
The Thames. Okay, he fell into water, and ever since
Okay.
that happened, this was
Okay,
happening.
okay. That makes my
Okay.
brain hurt less.
Okay.
I guess I gave you some. I guess I accidentally gave you guys one more piece of information. The book takes place in London.
So
That
we're
doesn't
coming
help me
British.
any.
We're coming British.
I
Love.
don't think
British.
it will,
Oh,
but,
thank goodness you're here.
I gave it to you.
Give us some
Yeah,
bottled
we must
water.
drink water in unison.
We got 9 questions,
Anyways,
3
so-
elaborations.
Okay.
9 questions, 3 elaborations.
Okay. This is not a question. I'm actually discussing with you, Ross.
Okay. I'm looking down.
With the necessary clues we've been given, I'm pretty sure what exactly happened is that the guy tried to commit unalive.
Not commit unalive.
I
I'm
forgot.
pretty
I
sure that's
wondered
what
why
happened.
I wondered why you phrased that for a moment. Then I remembered. Wait, we're on a podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I forgot for half a second.
Is,
You know what?
He committed quit the game.
is your question whether or not he did that?
No, I'm just assuming that he did because it kind of lines up with what we have right now.
At the very least, either that or it was an accident that caused them to go into the water.
That too.
Like I feel like either way, we're narrowing down something.
Plus, we were already given information about the fact that his life has gone completely downhill.
Since his ex left him, or he left
Mhm.
her, or
Right.
whatever.
Hmm. Can you think of any more questions?
I have one, but I don't know if it would be quite helpful for us.
What is it?
Is he aware that he's going like throughout time, basically, every time he wakes
I'm
up?
pretty sure he's aware.
I would
If
hope
he-
he's aware.
If he isn't at first, I'm sure after like the third or fourth time he would be.
Do you want to ask that question?
No.
No.
Wait, no, you're this way. No.
He's this way for me. No.
He's there.
No.
I mean, I'm above Huey. If I'm right above you.
Yeah, he's there.
Ow! Whoa,
Neil,
Keith,
that's handshake.
careful.
Handshake. Well, where's like there it is.
Ross, you have to make your hand go off screen for that to work.
I can't reach. No, wrong way. Oh my god!
It's actually working. It's actually working a little bit.
Okay, that works, I guess. Yeah. Neo's. Anyways, all right. This bit's been fun, but
Okay. Okay.
You know what? I doubt it would help us. But Neo, would you be opposed to me asking when the book was made?
Sure.
When was the book made?
so you want to know the release date of the book?
Correct.
I'd be happy to provide you with that. But that is the type of question that I need to double check. You know. So just a moment. First published March 19th, 2024.
Oh, that's very
Super
recent.
Oh, that is really recent.
Yeah, are you sure that neither Neo are we just being stupid? Did we not hear Pleeps talk about this? Because we've been part of God of War for a good bit.
No, we did not. Though then again, most of the time I've been God of War, I fell out of my goddamn chair.
To give you guys clarification, I had finished this book by the time you guys started being regulars in God of War.
That's right.
Okay.
I also knew we were going to do this, so even if I hadn't, I wouldn't explain this.
He had a chance. He had a chance not to tell us, and he chose to not tell us.
Right.
But I guess now you have the release date of the book.
We do now.
Yeah, we have
And
the
now
release date.
I have a different question I want to discuss with you, Ross.
Okay.
I want to ask about if there's a limit to his current ability.
Like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like he can only go?
Like,
are you talking
is
for,
there
one
a
day as a
stopping?
toddler? That day as
Is-
a toddler, he cannot go back to. Is that
No,
what you're-
like
Okay.
is there a limit? Is there a certain amount of time he has before his ability completely stops?
like his powers just end. I mean, that's a worth a guess. Although I have a feeling it's like a constant thing.
That's what I want to ask because it could change
I'm willing.
depending.
I'm thinking it's a good question. I'm just worried it's not
Ooh,
going to be a short answer. we're
That's a good question we can elaborate with.
It could be. It could be. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Go for it.
Is there a limit to his abilities?
It is discussed and implied as a concept in the book, but we never actually get to see that point.
Never mind.
That's not a good elaboration. We can't elaborate on that.
Nope.
It was really good thinking. I'm just going to adjust my camera. There you go.
Wait, so he hasn't gotten with his ex yet?
Is your question is does he end up back with his ex?
Yes.
He does.
Ooh.
So he does. But he technically still has the ability because wait. What happens when he gets back with his ex?
Are you wanting to use this as an elaboration, or as your next
I think
question?
Yes. Use that as
Oh.
elaborate.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what you want, so I'll be nice to you. His goal is not connected to his powers.
Okay.
He, yes, he does get back with his ex. That does happen. We do get that is how the book ends. But him
Okay.
doing that had absolutely nothing to do with what gave him the powers and how those powers work. It was just his primary goal throughout the book.
Huh.
Okay. So, also, I will say my Discord thing is severely loud. Oh, now it's back.
Okay, yep.
Welcome back, Neo.
Again, we're good. The footage that we are using for the actual video podcast is intact.
Okay, that's good at least.
So, okay. Neo, we're at 6 of 3. Let's review our information.
Okay.
So the book was called. Can we give a quick reminder? It was
The Day Tripper.
The
Day
Day
Tripper.
Tripper.
Which now, knowing with the powers, that makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a man that basically can go
Go to
bed
sleep
and go to sleep and
and
reappear in a different time of day.
I will say, Ross, I want to correct you on something. You say can.
Oh, so he's forced. Okay. No matter what. Okay.
so
So
no matter what, it's like a
so when he
Groundhog Day
sleeps-
situation.
right, yeah. That is it. Groundhog Day where the person goes back, like
I mean,
over the
Groundhog
same
Day is when
day?
you repeat the same day over and over. He doesn't do
Yeah,
that.
but this is a different situation. He's just going to a different time.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get to his ex, or with his ex, which apparently
Get
he
back with his
succeeds.
ex.
He succeeds.
He does succeed. Has nothing to do with his powers. He just
got
kind
his-
of gets
He got his powers from jumping off a bridge,
Or
The
falling
London
off a
falling
bridge.
off a bridge, or whatever context of bridge hopping
I
off.
want to point out, I never said the
Mannequin.
word bridge. I
What was the
used
word
a
you-
bridge to explain what the Thames was. Or the
Oh,
Thames,
okay.
however it's
Oh,
pronounced.
okay. Where?
Okay,
Do we want to ask where he fell? I mean, we know where he fell. It's those fucking, what were they called?
the
The
Thames.
Thames.
The Thames. He fell into the Thames. I need to look up what that is.
I already said
Are we
it
allowed to look
earlier.
up like what the Thames are? Like just to get like a visual idea.
Yes, you can look up what the Thames are because that's not relevant at all to this book, other than
Okay. How do you spell it?
Thames.
Oh, it's those things.
I
It's just a bloody river, guys. Seriously, it's
okay.
not that important. I mean, it almost certainly has some amazing, huge historic importance, but to the relevance of this discussion, it's not very important.
All right, cool. So we just kind of been.
You've been
Well,
circling
let's
around
review our
it.
information. We did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we skipped over the author, which that wasn't really gonna help us.
No.
It's sci-fi. I forgot to say that.
Light sci-fi.
Light sci-fi. Not that dark, gloomy sci-fi.
No. It's more of a sci-fi that just kind of happens, but it's not the main.
Right.
To explain my definition, it's light
Oh,
sci-fi because there really is one sci-fi element, which you guys have already figured out.
Right, which is the
Time
Time
travel.
time traveling sleep.
Sleep travel.
Sleep.
You guys have 6 questions, 3 elaborations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm struggling a little bit.
Sometimes your best bet in this game is just to shoot a question.
You know what, Neo? I might
Hmm?
have one. I'm
Shoot.
tempted to ask, how does he end up getting his wife back?
Shoot it.
His ex back is the correct wording.
What?
His ex back is the correct
His
wording.
ex back.
Mhm.
I say go for it.
All right.
He ultimately changes the past so that the reason they broke up never happened.
Oh. We have 3 elaborations. I'm so tempted to see like what was it that he changed? What was it that broke him apart?
But that's not part of the question.
No, that is the answer I gave. Your elaboration probably would give details into that.
Right.
Do you want to elaborate?
I think we should elaborate.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Yes, he was not an asshole. Never an asshole, but he was a party dude. Also lazy. He basically turned his life around retroactively. I will state there is an important clue in there. In both those, that the answer and the elaboration have a very important clue based on stuff I've told you before, and that's all I'm giving you.
Repeat that.
Basically, he turned his life around so that they never broke up in the first place. He went from being a lazy party guy who doesn't really bother to go to work, who drinks instead of going to dates with her, to someone who does the opposite.
Right. Okay. I feel like that helped us a little bit at the very least.
A little bit,
There's
yeah.
a party dude. So, okay, a little timeline thing. I'm guessing he had went to a party after the breakup, got really drunk. Like, I'm assuming this guy drinks. You know, it's one of those parties. And he ended up being so drunk that he fell off into the Thames.
That's
No,
not
not
how you
Thames.
say that. It's the Thames.
Thames.
But
Sorry.
is your question whether that was true or not?
No, that's not my question. That's my theory.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm like brainstorming. What?
All right, you guys got 5 questions. 2 elaborations.
We got to play our cards carefully, Neo.
We should probably ask what led him to fall into the teams.
Do you think we should like go further with the theory and try to see if it's right?
Yes.
Am I hearing that question? Am I taking that question? All right. He was pushed in by an asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
The asshole being his ex.
No.
I'm trying to point at the camera. I've already had it on my phone.
All right. A lot of pointing, but no, I'm not answering that question. You got your question. He was pushed in the Thames by an asshole.
Okay. I low-key have a feeling that the asshole might be. It might be the current boyfriend from his. How do I explain this?
Right, it's the ex's current boyfriend before they got back together.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but something tells me otherwise.
Neo, your dog is so loud.
That's not my dog. That's my sister.
That was your sister?
All right. Well, that is an embarrassing thing. Let's just get back on track.
I feel bad for that, but it sounded like a dog.
No, my dogs are upstairs.
That is funny.
You guys have 4 questions, 2 elaborations. It's actually pushing on longer than I thought it would.
I think we have to ask about who was the person that pushed. I think that might be the angle that we gotta go for.
Are you asking or are you elaborating on the previous question?
Elaborate it.
All right.
Yeah, elaborate it.
Good choice. That is a very good choice. All right, so I'm going to have to get into some uncomfortable detail here. Okay. His childhood bully, who did things to him, you can probably infer a lot in that things, and then grew to hate him, and attacks him just whenever he sees him.
I hate that.
You should.
Oh,
So it was a childhood bully.
childhood bully.
Is the childhood bully related at all to the new boyfriend of the ex?
No.
Okay.
3 questions, 1 elaboration. We are getting to the end of this.
Very
we
slowly.
are.
Hmm. God, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time thinking of
It's
like
hard. This is hard.
good questions.
I will give you guys a thing. You guys have landed on good questions that you've passed on.
Fuck.
So we passed on good questions before.
Absolutely.
That's bad because my memory is shit.
So is mine.
Hey, same.
I don't remember what good questions you passed on. I just remember thinking, oh, those are good questions, but you passed on them.
Okay.
You just gotta get 3 questions. I want you guys to just ask. Sometimes the questions that seem the stupidest are the most vital.
Okay, let me think. Can we go through? Let's go through the information again.
Again.
Yeah, let's go through. So, we got a party dude
Yep.
that got dumped by
Party
his ex
lady.
at some point before this particular party, which I'm assuming is someplace over by. God damn, I keep on forgetting the name.
Oh wait,
James,
wait.
you got a question?
How did they break up?
Oh, yeah, why didn't we ask that yet?
Honestly, they just kind of grew apart.
But it couldn't have been a mutual thing because he wanted to come get back with her.
I'm so tempted to elaborate, but we have 2 questions left.
We have 2 questions. I say we save it.
Save it. Okay. So they just grew apart.
They just grew apart. Eventually,
The
he
child
goes
bully.
by a river.
The child.
The child bully sees the main character, and
And
because of the
pushes him
whole,
off.
ends up gaining this
That
power.
person is not related to the boyfriend at all.
Nope.
No correlation. So.
Who?
Oh
no.
Wait, no, Neo. What was the thought? What was the thought?
I was about to ask about some kind of information about the new boyfriend.
Like, do you think we might get more information if we look into the boyfriend a little bit?
Just a little bit. I don't know.
I can't tell.
How though?
I want to know.
Tell.
Carry on, guys. Ignore my laughing, please. And try not to infer meaning in it, I guess.
Okay, let's see. No, actually, no, because previous information before says that the boyfriend is not a major.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing. By the way,
right.
You guys are so zoning in on this thing that I already told you wasn't very important.
Again, remember, please, you got to remember.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look in my direction.
Okay, I'm looking in your direction, but I also can't really do that without still monitoring everything.
You're dealing with 2 idiots.
Fair enough. All right, you guys have
technically 3 if you.
You guys have 2 questions, 1 elaboration. Just ask something, please.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. You got something?
I want to ask I feel like this would have to be an elaboration one about some of the events that happen in between when he gets his powers and when he hooks back up with his ex.
Like, are you saying like? Are you asking like when like events that happened when he got his powers and up until they got back together.
Yeah.
Where's my phone camera?
So
There it is.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to narrow down your question. But is your question, give you a summary of the plot of the book? That's what I'm hearing, and I can't actually answer that one.
Look.
You were asking, could you tell me some events that happened between the inciting incident and the resolution of the story? That's called the story.
Okay. We already know the main conflict. He wants to get back to his ex.
Yep.
The,
We know he
the
was a
new
party,
boyfriend is,
crazy party dude that was probably drunk all the time.
and even though there's a new boyfriend, he's not a major plot convenience because he can fucking time travel.
Right.
My question is, okay. My question is, if he's able to time travel and go to different ages of his life, what the hell does he do when the ex already has the boyfriend by then?
Like, what does he do?
Yeah, like what would he do in that situation? Because he can't really do much. He'd have to focus on the past.
A lot of stuff is the answer I can give you. In fact, I don't think that's so helpful. I don't even know if I should count that question.
I'm not even using
honestly.
it. I'm not
Yeah.
even using it. I'm just kind
Oh.
of questioning it.
Okay,
myself.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, here's the thing you got to think about. He can't control it. Like, he can't control what day he goes to. You got to remember,
No, it's always
he could be
it's
one day
always
he could
a
be a
random
teenager,
point.
and one day he could be 2 weeks born or something.
Right.
Or he could be like 80 years old.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh wait.
There you
Exactly.
go. This is gonna be the weirdest running gag, and for those listening to only the audio version, it's gonna be meaningless.
Absolutely. Oh wait. Absolutely.
Okay. How long have we spent on this?
We are
A
43
while.
minutes into the podcast.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to ask something.
I'll say this: the 30-minute timeline is not a hard line that any of us have to follow.
Yeah.
It just makes my life a little easier.
And
Later.
funny
Right.
that the first one's going much longer.
Ooh.
Oh, you got another idea?
What is the main thing? What is the main thing he does to change his life? Should we ask that question? I'm not asking it yet, but should we ask it?
I feel like we already asked that.
You have not.
Like in a different form.
You have
Not
not asked
really.
that question. You've
We have
asked
not.
other stuff. You've not asked that question.
I guess we could ask that. That wouldn't hurt us.
What is the main thing he does to change his life around?
I would say one of the big things, like he does a bunch, but the big thing, like the big difference, is he quit drinking.
I knew it. I was party dude. Do we? Here's the thing. I'm thinking either we. Also, please, just clarifying the rules. Are we allowed to go back on a question that we had previously elaborated and elaborate upon it, or
yes,
is it
you are?
Okay, we can. Okay,
but you have to make sure to clarify that to me that you're doing that, because otherwise.
Right. Yeah.
Which one were you thinking?
So we either, because I was thinking either we ask a good question on this last one. Why did a symbol show up in my face? So someone threw a thumbs up in my face.
Probably Neo.
I didn't do anything.
Anyway,
you were the one snickering when he said that.
I know. I just saw it, and I just started laughing.
All right. Well, could you guys get back to the question?
Yeah, back.
One
back
question.
so
One elaboration.
Either we ask a good question that we can elaborate on with this one now, or we go back to our third question. I think it was
what was
the one we debated on elaborating.
Which one was that again?
It was what the fuck was it? It was.
All right, cool. You don't remember. Anyways.
Well then.
Okay.
In hindsight, we probably should have written down what questions we were doing.
Yeah, we're done.
Do
You
you
guys got
know
one
the
question,
millionaire?
one elaboration. Just
Uh,
out with it.
I
Something
almost
good
fell out of the
that
chair.
a simple question can get you a lot.
A simple question can get us a lot.
Neil,
Why-
Neil, what do you think about this? How many days? Actually, no, that'd be an awful question. I was gonna say, how many days does he have to go through? Does he have to go through to get to like the ending point?
Like how long does he go this?
Like how many times does he sleep in between? Like it's a
how
guess.
many time? Ooh, how many times he's changed days before he ended up getting back?
Right. That's what my mind was thinking, but I'm like, I don't know. What do you think? Because it wouldn't give us
I think-
much, even
I
if we
think-
elaborated.
Even so, I think it's still something to ask because we need something to ask at this point.
All right.
Okay, you know what?
We
You're
need
asking that
we need
question?
we need a concrete answer as to how long he goes for with this.
Okay, I think I can. All right. Since that is the question you're asking, I will give you what I can actually give you. I will say this right now: the book itself does not track it and count it, and I do not currently have the book on me, nor do I want to spend the time counting all of the times it happens. So
I mean, we can give a rough estimate.
Maybe I genuinely couldn't tell you, but I will
Oh,
give you
well,
something because I don't want to give you nothing for you. You spent your last question. I don't want to give you nothing, so I will give you something. Generally speaking, what can I actually give that question? He generally it would be he shifts around like 5 times each ish between 3 periods of his life, basically. That's not how his power works, that's how the story works. Might as well use your last elaboration if you. Ooh, yeah, that one was a bad. Might as well use your last elaboration if you've got it.
I feel like on this one would be a waste, but I can't remember any of the other questions.
I say we just use it.
Okay.
Yep, let's elaborate.
I'm gonna give you guys something nice for this one, okay? Because
Okay.
this one is going to change the focus. You guys have continued to make a single assumption about the nature of the story that has led you astray. That assumption is, you have assumed that he had left. He had his breakup with his ex before he got his powers, or he got his this started happening to him.
Oh,
So this was after.
so okay.
That is it. You guys are out. You have no more elaborations, no more questions. What was this book about, guys?
Okay.
I'm closing.
So what I'm thinking, Neil, we're gonna. I want to give out my vision of the timeline.
Yeah,
Your
go
2
for
cents.
So this story is actually more about like a lesson to be learned, right? So like he got pushed to the thing. I can't forget the name.
The Thames.
The Thames.
Thames. Thank you.
Even I remembered that, and I didn't even know what they were or what it was.
It's
So-
just a river. At the end of the
Okay.
day.
Now I
So
know.
he got pushed in a river by his bully.
Mhm.
He randomly got these powers, and either the first sleep jump or the second one, or at some point like after that, when he first goes to sleep after that, it will go to the day that they had broken up, and
As if he only finds out after the power first happens.
right. And to stop that from happening in the future, he goes whenever he eventually goes back to where he originally got the powers and try to cut all of that out.
Oh, maybe he uses the times where he's older to kind of like try to learn how they kind of broke up in the first place.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
like make
That or
like
that or
but
yeah.
that's like
Here's something we haven't considered.
Hmm?
This is all a dream.
Don't throw that in here. I'll
I
actually
can't even
say,
rock with him.
Neo.
yeah.
With that, I will say there's only one detail also you guys got really wrong with that, which is actually pretty good. You guys did pretty good with that. So the big thing you got wrong, he
Okay.
never experiences the breakup.
Wait.
So he learns it when he's older.
Yes.
It just randomly
Oh.
happens.
Okay.
And now you see,
'Cause
by the
it-
way, how they can drift apart, but he doesn't feel the same way.
Yeah.
Because to
okay.
him, that
I
didn't
get it.
happen.
We were close though. We
Yeah,
were close.
that
No,
makes
you guys hit
sense.
really close. So to basically sum it up, yes. And this is a very, very brief summary of what I'm going to be honest is a really good book. So apologies for spoiling it here, I guess. But it basically
don't
boils
read.
down. He is having the happiest moment in his. This is for anyone listening. He's having the happiest, highest time of his life. Not a low depression. At his highest high. He is about to
Right,
get into a good
I'm assuming
university.
it's college, party life and whatnot.
He's not.
Mhm.
He's about to be.
Oh,
he-
not even in college yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's about to go to a very good university, like a big one. He is the love of his life. He is with the love of his life. And then immediately following that, he falls into the Thames and discovers that he is a much older person, and his life has gone very downhill. He is homeless. He has spent time in prison, and his love of his life left him. And to kind of explain how his powers work, because I did elaborate on the limitation without going into too much detail, because you guys never elaborate too much on that. Basically, and this is the metaphysics of this book, so bear with me. The way powers work is if you take an injury, if you get an injury, a specific injury someday, and then get the same injury at the same place the day you die, you will travel between those 2 days.
Okay, wait. So let's say 2 years ago,
Mhm.
I stubbed my toe on my bed frame, and then randomly one morning I hit my toe at the exact same spot. I'll suddenly go back 2 years ago.
No. Well, I guess no. If that were to happen to you, it would be like the first time you stubbed your toe, and then when you fell asleep, you'd start jumping randomly through time between those 2 days.
Okay.
So it's between one injury and the other.
Yes, and that's what I said. It is discussed in the book by someone else going through the same thing that there is a day that he is eventually going to reach where he drowns in the Thames, and that's how he dies. His powers don't go past
Oh.
that day, and the book does not dwell on that too much.
Okay.
Okay. So it's
Also,
between.
I think you, me, and I think 1/3 of the way, Eve.
Excuse
Fair.
you?
Yeah, no, you guys did good, but you guys did have, like, I'm gonna be honest, I picked a hardball for the first time around this segment.
Yes,
Time
you
travel.
did.
Wait, here's the thing as well, please. Do you remember? This
Yeah.
would have been honestly, maybe 3 years ago at this point,
Mhm.
when you had me do this, not for a book, but for Clarstron.
No one knows who that is on this podcast. Like,
Oh, yeah,
literally no one. For a D&D
but-
thing.
Right, a D&D thing. Remember how much I struggled with coming up with good
Oh,
questions?
no, that's part of the game. That is genuinely part
Right,
of
I
the game. No,
know.
you guys are good players. You guys are very good players. And with that, I will say, segment 1, a long one it turns out, is over. These things made its appear. Neo,
Yes,
you're up next.
Oh
I'm
boy.
up next.
You are.
Oh,
Oh boy.
boy.
Well,
oh
for those-
boy.
God damn it. So for those people who are watching this podcast with the screens on and it's not audio only, I need to grab something.
Again.
Yo, what's up, fuckers?
What?
Did you really need to do that?
What's up? Time for Reddit stories.
Oh, boy.
What? What did
He's-
you do?
He's wearing
He
a
got
hat.
a hat.
I got the hat.
Oh, what? Why did you get a hat?
I assume
I
he is
put up-
referencing something that is flying over my head.
Yeah, I'm referencing an asshole I met in high school.
Ah.
Fair enough, I
Because-
suppose.
Because these are Am I the Asshole posts.
Was
Oh.
that entire thing? Did you just make me have to cut just so you could put a hat on and take it off?
Neil was falling on a chair.
I mean, to be fair, I had another hat ready. It fell. I don't know where it went.
That's
then
not
there's all
that
the-
important. All right, let's
Yeah,
get to your
anyways.
segment.
These are Am I the Asshole posts.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
And I will say there is a little thing with them because all of these Am I the Asshole posts have confirmed if they're the asshole, if they're not, or if everyone sucks.
Or what if? Isn't there a fourth option of none?
No one sucks here.
Yes, but that's not what I'm going for.
Okay.
Because I am going to read these stories one by one.
Hmm.
And after reading all of them, you guys have to decide which are which.
Oh, you picked
Ooh,
one of
okay.
each.
Which one's the asshole, which one's not, and who everyone sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a game. All right.
This
All
is it.
right.
This is it.
Neo, are you going
It
to
is.
name for future benefit of me? Are you going to name the segment? Keep in mind, if
I
you don't,
will name it. I will name it. I just don't have a name for it yet.
Okay.
You know what, Neil, I have a perfect name for you.
What?
Redditor's Review.
Eh,
Nah.
we'll workshop that.
We'll
We'll,
workshop it.
we'll,
my-
we'll workshop it.
Okay. But anyways, do you mind if I get to the first post?
Yep,
Yeah.
pitch us
Is
with your
there
story.
anything you would like to help display scores or anything, or no?
Nah.
Okay, then let's go.
Because
Oh, so
this
wait,
is
hold on.
kind of.
Are we
this
working
is
as a
sort of-
team, or are we
Yes,
all
it's-
duking it
it's a-
out?
It's a team. It's a team.
Oh, I want to
Okay.
punch bleeps.
No, my head was not in the right place for that, Ron. For that bit.
Ah,
All right.
Anyways, first
yeah,
story.
we can fix it in post.
No, we really can't. Let's actually get on with
Okay.
the segment.
Yeah, sorry.
So, the first story is a bit of a long one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not apologizing to my friend after she screamed at me and my kid at her wedding?
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Oh,
So, starting off the story. Obligatory, this is a throwaway account.
Always is.
yep, it always is.
2 weeks ago, I, female 29, my husband, male 31, and son, male 4, attended my BFF's 28 years old woman wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony and everything was going great until the BFF and her husband cut the cake. For important context, the BFF did speak to me during her wedding planning about being unsure on whether or not to allow kids at her wedding. Her 2 sisters both have kids around son's age, and she sees him as her nephew too. But she wanted to be able to let loose and enjoy her wedding without worrying about any kids messing things up. I gave her my opinion, saying me and hubby allowed kids at our wedding and wouldn't have it any other way. The kids were still family and deserved to be included. After that, and speaking with her sisters, she and her husband okayed kids for the wedding. Now, the ceremony went swimmingly. BFF's nieces sat with me, hubby, and son, as her sisters were at the bridal party. I brought quiet activities to keep them entertained, and everybody behaved. I even cried from how lovely it was. When we got to the reception, nieces were returned to their parents, so it was now just me, hubby, and son. Dinner went fine, and then the couple took to the dance floor for their first dance. Afterwards, everybody was welcomed to the floor for a dance for a bit before cake cutting. At this point, the kids were running around and playing with each other, and it was a fairly secure space, and I knew almost everyone there. So I felt comfortable with son playing with the other kids while hubby and I had fun dancing. Important to mention, hubby offered to. I don't know what DD means, but he offered to DD.
Is it spelled DD?
It's literally just two capital letter D.
Designated driver.
Yeah, designated
Okay.
driver.
Designated driver.
Hubby offered to be the designated driver so I can enjoy myself. So I had a couple glasses of wine at this point. BFF had also been drinking and celebrating. BFF and her husband go to do cake cutting, and hubby and I are a little slow getting there, so there's a crowd blocking our view. Suddenly, I hear BFF scream my son's name. Hubby and I push forward to see what's wrong, and I see my son with frosting around his mouth and on his fingers. The cake had a small chunk taken out of it. I try to apologize, but BFF turns around and yells, "This is your fault. Your son ruined my cake. He's only here because you told me it would be worth it to include the kids." I yelled back, telling her that it was just an accident and the rest of the cake was still edible, that this was her nephew she was screaming about. She told me I was no friend of hers and he wasn't her nephew in front of everyone. She told me to leave or she'd call security. Son and I were crying. ATP, and the three of us left. One of the bride's sisters reached out to me after and apologized for her sister's reaction, but said I needed to apologize. I think sorries are out of the window now after her outburst. I told her sister so and said I expect an apology first before I say anything to her. Not only did she blow up at me in front of everyone, but at my son. I'm humiliated, but even more angry on his behalf. So, am I the asshole if I refuse to apologize first?
Absolutely.
Hold on, real quick, just to clarify: are we answering each individual now, or are we going
I
to go
think
through each
we'll
of the four?
we'll do all three, but I think it's better to have a notes now.
Yeah,
They are definitely the asshole, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. My first note was this friend, friend,
Mhm.
went to the sisters of the person getting married who have kids that are similar to her sons,
Mhm.
and I've heard about this before, where it's like pressuring the
I think
person to
even
actually
beyond the
include them.
pressuring, I think even beyond that,
Like that's the first note.
parenting is still the parent's responsibility,
Yeah,
even at a
exactly.
party. And here it was that your child was, hey, 4-year-old is not old enough to know not to touch
Free
something.
range.
Yeah, 4 years old is old enough. Heck, we have a 1-year-old in our household who knows not to touch stuff that isn't hers. Not our household, our
Right.
family. So I maintain 4-year-old is definitely old enough to know, and the fact
Hell,
that
half-
child doesn't know speaks to your parenting. And hey,
I-
even beyond that, why weren't you watching your son?
I
Yeah.
also want to bring up the fact, even though the husband did say that they were going to be designated driver, I would if I brought my son to a wedding that I knew hey, I'm gonna have a designated driver, I still would not drink.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like that's another recipe for a disaster.
Oh yeah. No.
The
Here's the deal. Yeah. No. You
The
don't.
only reason I would drink if I brought my kid to a wedding is if I sent my husband home with the kid or something.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Your kid is
Exactly.
there. And also, here's the thing. Your husband was sober. Why wasn't he watching the kid? Why wasn't anyone watching the kid? It was very.
That's another good point.
I will remind you, there's two different categories of asshole.
I know. There's everyone sucks here. Here's the thing. I was waiting for the everyone sucks here. That wasn't in this story.
Do we just want to move on then?
Yeah, I want to move on. Like my gut is telling me really hard that this person's the asshole, but for some reason I'm getting the slight tingle of everyone sucks here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I could see Reddit thinking everybody sucks here, but I would have to disagree.
Right, I would have to disagree. I think it's it might be my devil's advocate.
Advocate.
Yeah, I think that's my issue too.
All right,
but it's not devil's advocate because this mother is outright wrong.
Oh yeah.
It's just determined on if everyone else is also wrong.
Yeah, I would argue, at the very least, the main other person in this is the bride, is absolutely not wrong. She owes no apologies. Her wedding was ruined by having a child she didn't even want to be there in the first place. All right, we're ready to move on, I think, right?
Yeah, I think we're ready to move on. Yeah. Good story. Good. I used to listen to
Good starter.
A million
Are we
podcasts.
allowed to? I was gonna say, are we allowed to mention like other channels or no?
I mean, we're allowed to mention it. Just use your best judgment.
Right. No, it's not a bad channel. I
Okay.
used to watch r slash a long time ago. I used to listen
Yes.
to a bunch of
Me
these.
too.
My main one was like story time. Anyway,
I remember that one.
Whenever it came to R/Slash, I always more focused on the petty revenge, pro revenge,
Oh yes. those are-
malicious compliance,
Oh God, yes.
and
Oh,
entitled parents.
all right, we
Oh.
are ready for the next story.
yep. Ready for
Alright.
the next one.
Also, I might change it next time we do this. I might change one of the categories that we use here, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, next story.
Who has music?
I don't know.
It was
Anyways.
my phone being stupid.
Okay. Next story.
Am I the asshole for telling my neighbor to grow up, get a life, and get the fuck over the fact that I painted my house a color he doesn't like?
Okay.
Probably not. Title alone, probably not.
Yeah, same.
Title alone, probably not. But let's see.
Especially if this is one of those HOA situations.
Oh yeah, no. If this is HOA, not the asshole. But I could see the title being misleading. It's like the title, I painted the color. The reality, my house, my neighbor is black, and my house is the American South, the Southern, the flag.
Oh my God, yeah.
The
Well, that's convenient.
Confederate flag
that
is the
one.
word
Yeah,
you're
the
looking
Confederate
for.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I bought a house in a community without an HOA.
Okay.
I wanted my home to be my home, and that includes making it look the way I want. I also chose a neighborhood that already has fun, colorful houses instead of just plain earth tones. I finally got to the point where I could repaint my house. I picked a soft, peachy color with sage, blue, and soft and dark pink accents. Fun and colorful without being too out there. I think if you Google colors blue, sage, peach, you'll see a similar palette.
Am I here? I will gladly look that up.
If you want to go ahead, I'm going to continue.
You said blue sage.
Blue, sage, peach. Blue, sage, peach. Anyways,
Okay.
my neighbor Paul fucking hates it and has been complaining since we started the project. He also made his opinion known that he hates our front lawn, lots of wildflowers and sunflowers, fun garden flags, a little free library, etc. Each and every time I've told him that I don't care. Truly, I don't. And I've suggested a few times that maybe he'd be happier in a HOA community that has control over everything and forces people into having earth-toned homes. Paul got angry when I suggested that and said he's lived in his home for 15 years and shouldn't have to move. I told him, okay, well, you'll have to learn to live with a little color. Last weekend, I was putting in pavers that my niece and I had painted together. They're all things like ladybugs, turtles, birds, etc. in fun colors. I adore them, and my niece is so excited she gets to be a part of my home. Paul came over to complain yet again, saying it was all an eyesore, and my niece was here, so I just told him, it's time for you to grow up and get the fuck over what I'm doing with my house. He got even pissier and told me that I have no right to talk to him this way. Do I know who I'm talking to, etc.
Paul, apparently.
I told him to just go away and get a fucking life. If he has so much free time to bitch and moan about a colorful house, maybe he should get a hobby. He stormed off, called me a nasty piece of work. My niece was cracking up on the side. For the record, no one in my family is uptight. We really don't care about cursing. I know some people still clutch their pearls over it around kids. She's 15. But I'm sure she's
Okay.
If she's
Anyway,
15, I'm fine with it because, like,
Oh yeah,
she's a
yeah.
teenager.
I'll be
She
honest.
probably
Yeah,
In
no,
my head, she was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, same.
like
yeah,
the
so
last
my,
child.
yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. In my head, that's what it was. It. So I wasn't gonna say that she was the asshole for yelling at the neighbor. It was gonna be cursing in front of the niece.
Yeah, here's the
But
thing
But
though.
now
it's
with the
different with the
with the
literal
clarification
toddlers.
now.
Okay, can I
Clarification now.
Yeah,
can I
you continue.
continue?
You continue,
Sorry.
Yep.
Can I
Sorry.
continue before we get too much into that?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, there's like one more paragraph. Anyway, one of the other neighbors came to tell me that he's been flapping his yap about how disrespectful I am to talk to him like that. She told me that she knows he's a pain, but that he has been in the neighborhood forever, and it's worth being nice to him. I don't know. Is telling him to get a life that big of a deal? Am I the asshole?
No.
Not the asshole.
No.
Dude,
We
the
found her not the asshole.
asshole.
This is an easy one. Not the asshole. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
as you were
no,
saying before, here's what I want to say to that, Ross, because you said it made a point. Different
Right.
families have different. Here's how you speak in front of kids standards.
Right. Yes.
Right.
I will state
Okay.
we cannot call her the asshole on that because we don't know what her family standards are.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
we do. She literally just said.
Okay, no. But if she had not said, we wouldn't know.
Oh,
Right.
I see what you're saying.
Do you
that's a
know
good
what
point.
I'll say
That's
to
a good
this,
point.
by the way?
What?
Oh, what?
I know it's gonna be a whole guess the whole thing, but you can. I'm not even gonna lie. I might change the not the asshole part to something else.
Why? Because it's so easy.
Yes.
Like that was
I'm
too
a-
easy for not
I'm
the
gonna,
asshole.
I gotta step away.
So
for
is it gonna be
one
like,
moment. I gotta grab a charger.
Everyone sucks here, the asshole,
Ooh, I might
and no
I might
assholes
add.
here?
No, I might choose am I the devil?
If you just do
Because
am I
those are
devil, then it's just gonna be they're all gonna be the asshole and everyone sucks here.
exactly.
I mean, fair enough. Either way, so we know so that one's a gimme. That one's a gimme. What you're saying?
Yeah, that one's a gimme.
All right. So
So
we
really,
know.
it's this last story that's gonna truly determine if Reddit determined that everyone is the asshole or just that one person was the asshole.
So you just gotta decide between the other two.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Sorry about
I
that.
opened the wrong thing.
Why would you say story about that? I cut all that out.
Anyways.
Oh god, if I was to get this off a camera view.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
last story.
All right, here we go.
Is there really the
Am
best-
I the asshole for reminding my friend that just because she's poor doesn't mean I am?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
What?
This story needs a lot of context. Otherwise,
Okay.
we might have been wrong about the first one.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's read it.
I, a 20-year-old female, enrolled in the laundry program at school, where I pay a lump sum and they do my laundry for me all year. It's very popular at my university, and they pick it up from my dorm weekly. My friend, 21 female, is weirdly obsessed with this and constantly comments on it for some reason. She always comes over and sees my bag and has some random comment to say. She'll say, "How can anyone pay for that?" To which I always say, "Why would I ever do something that I don't want to if I can just pay someone else to do it for me?"
You'll have to do it eventually
Yeah,
anyway.
I do want to stand on one point. Whether they're the asshole or not, wow, OP is an entitled person.
Yup.
Yeah. That,
I'm I'm wondering if she's like this to everyone, because that would explain why she has few friends.
Yeah. Okay. Carry
Yeah.
on.
Almost everyone I know uses the laundry program. Her unwanted comments makes me like her less. She did it again and was like, "What a waste of money. The laundry program is ridiculously expensive and no one can afford that." I simply said that I don't find it expensive at all and that she finds it expensive because she's poor. I'm not, so I'll continue paying for the program. She's furious that I called her poor, but she is. It's just a fact. Am I the asshole?
I'm gonna
Honestly,
say everybody
everyone
sucks here.
sucks.
everyone
Yeah,
sucks
'cause-
here,
Yeah. No.
First off-
the,
but
Ross,
especially OP.
oh yeah, especially OP. But I'll get Roscoe first.
Yeah. So first off, this is going towards the friend first.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you care if someone spends money on something like this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. None of your
Like that,
business.
that's the first like detail. Like
the-
if you're living in the same like you guys are roommates.
I assume they're roommates. I actually assume they're roommates.
I did too.
I think that is something that OP is leaving out to make themselves look better. But I think they're
Honestly,
I think they're
maybe.
roommates. I think so. Again, I will state first off, I get the appeal to using a program like that. I guess, even though it's not like doing your laundry is hard.
Right, I see the
But
appeal
if you
too.
don't
I
have,
see the appeal.
so I will say, if you
but,
don't
like,
have a machine in your house or whatever, the issue with OP is they are just so entitled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's massive entitled
like
vibes.
she's gonna have to use a laundry machine eventually, no matter what.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: just that title alone already screamed, "Okay, we
Because, like,
we
OP
have an issue."
Because yeah, OP's not poor, but friend, dude. Yeah, no, I think
Like that title
we're
alone
gonna
was
lock
like
in our answers. That the first story was an asshole.
the mom was an asshole.
Asshole.
Second story was not the asshole. Third story,
Everyone
everybody
sucks
sucks.
here.
Yep,
That is our final
that's
answer.
our final answers.
Are you sure?
We are sure.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm giving you a chance here.
Yeah, we're locking in.
We're locking in.
We're locking in.
Logging? Okay.
I'm ringing the dice of locking in.
All right.
As loud as I thought.
Well, first off, I'm just gonna give the gimme out of the way. You got the not the asshole correctly.
Did we get the other two?
The first story. Actually, no. I'm gonna go to the last story first
Okay.
because there is an edit.
Of course there is.
Oh,
Uh,
of course there is. Okay.
Did you trick us? Did you trick us with the old "there's an edit" thing? Oh, you sly dog.
After I read this edit, do you want to change your answer?
Okay, we can read the
Well,
edit.
let's
We
see.
might change. Well, let's read the edit. We'll see.
Depends.
Let's hear the edit first.
Lol at all the bitter people. It's unfortunate that her parents don't take care of her like they should, but that's not my problem. I'm not her mom and dad. They're responsible for their kid.
Huh?
Is that it? Is that it?
Is that the edit? Doesn't change my answer.
That doesn't change
Doesn't change
it.
my answer.
She makes her more.
Even more of an asshole
Yeah.
to the OP.
Yeah, definitely, but it
But-
doesn't change the fact
Right,
that
like,
it was
I-
mean of
yeah,
their
I
friend
I
to
still think
comment
the other
on it.
person's still an asshole to a certain degree on
Yeah.
like, judging that hard.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's not. It's not like she's spending your money.
Right.
Here's the key. You can throw it away, Neo. Oh wait, actually,
Yep.
Neo, because we're doing that whole bit. Here's the
Okay.
key, Neo. Throw it away.
You know what? Please pass it over to me. I'll hand it to you.
Fine. Fine. Here you
All right,
go.
hold on.
Thank
All right,
you.
hold on. Hold on. Here. Give it to
Wait,
me.
I'm sideways now. Here you go.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Thank you.
What was that?
He threw the key away.
I hope you didn't hit one of your dogs.
Or your
My
My
Wait,
dogs
wait.
aren't in the room.
Oh, you guys hear that? The key just landed.
He threw it so hard it flew all the way around.
It flew
Anyway.
back to Bleep's house.
Anyway,
All right.
Anyways.
Did the first post have an edit as well?
No.
Okay.
okay.
Then yeah, stay in the same answer.
Yeah, same answer.
Genuine answer. All right. Yes, you got it correctly.
Okay.
Nice.
The edit.
He
tried.
played scare tactics with the edit, which I love.
You
I
did,
love
you
it.
did.
I love the edit
That was
scare
enjoyable.
tactics. That was a good segment. That was really fun.
That was good. That was good. We should.
Yeah,
We should do this
definitely
again,
put this
yeah.
in our regular rotation. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
no.
right. That is segment
God,
2.
our-
Ouch.
Now, okay. Before we continue,
Yeah.
Eve,
Eh,
do you have one
Eve.
yet?
She
I
said
forgot
she
what
did.
it was. Give
Oh,
me a second.
Come on.
Okay, I remember it now.
Okay. Good.
Alright.
Good. I
Can we
have
roll the
my
dice
dice.
now?
I have my dice.
Actually, can't we just flip a coin at this point? It's between
Yeah,
two.
it would be.
Look,
flip
it's a part of the branding. The D4 is now a part of the branding of the podcast. I decided.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Eve, what are you messing with?
Okay.
plastic for my ice cream.
Ross, you're up.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, Eve. More time to prepare.
I don't
be
know. I
prepared.
wonder how Ross is going to do this because he's posted the idea, but I'm not sure how he's going to do it. So I'm curious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have some Pokemon quizzes for us. So basically, this first one is basically discover your Pokemon type. The second one is let's find out which of the 18 Pokemon types you are, and what Pokemon type suits your personality best.
I'm guessing we're
Okay,
each
so-
gonna do one.
We could.
Honestly, yeah, there are 3, and I do have a bonus one if I have extra time and if Ethan needs more time. So yeah,
We'll see.
who wants to do the first one, which is
I
discover
could
your
always
Pokemon
grab my D4.
Do
Okay.
it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Before
All right, so this will be between me.
All right, for the
Eve,
record,
and
these guys
Neo.
cannot see the screen,
We cannot.
so I'll try to read these out as
Okay.
best as I
Eve's up first.
Ah,
So 3 different quizzes. This will be fun. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so first
Some-
off, what I'm going to do
Mhm.
is I want to do a little prediction thing. So discover your Pokemon type, assuming that this means water, fire, etc. Eve,
Mhm.
what type do you think you're going to get on this quiz?
if it asks for my name, probably fairy.
Okay,
But if it goes off of vibes, possibly fairy, but maybe fire.
honestly, for his first question, I'm happy that it's you. For your first question, you want to pass a note to your BFF. What is on your mind? A. You gush over a new hobby you absolutely love. B. You write about a new scientific discovery you found in your backyard. C. You share your greatest achievement from over the weekend. D. You write about a dream that you had where you climbed a mountain. Or E. You tell an amazing story with a twist ending. Oh, by for the record, for those that eventually might want to do this at home, this is from Nintendo themselves.
Oh.
Twist with E. That's the what I'll say there. E.
So you want to tell an amazing story with a twist ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one. Your parents ask you where you want to go on vacation. You choose A. A sunny vacation on a beach. There's nothing like sand between your toes.
And sand
B.
everywhere else.
Oh, we don't want that Star Wars quote.
I was about to say it too.
I was thinking it.
Yeah. B. A safari where you can see cool wildlife. I've got to see how fast a cheetah can run. C. Camping in a remote wilderness. How else can you enjoy s'mores? Some flaming hot schmoes.
I mean, just on a strike, you just have s'mores. Nothing's stopping you.
I mean, yeah.
True.
D. An exciting whitewater rafting adventure. Bringing on the water. Or E. An amusement park with the biggest, fastest roller coaster. Thrill me.
What was D again?
D was an exciting whitewater rafting adventure. Bringing on the water.
Oh, I'm torn between 2. I'm torn between camping and whitewater rafting, but possibly also the theme park. I'm torn between all 3 of those.
You gotta pick one. Choose wisely.
Which one would you choose to
Which
do?
one calls for you most?
Probably the theme park.
Okay, but for the record, because I just noticed it, there are 8 questions to
Oh,
this one.
that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad
Okay.
at all.
Your friend is having a birthday party. What kind of gift do you give him? A sweet a bubble blower.
I was about to say, are we getting to a
Sweet.
certain direction?
This is a quiz from Nintendo. No shot.
Yeah,
No
no.
shot.
The latest must-read book. A new hoodie to match their sneakers. The funniest gag gif you could find. That's a me answer.
It
Yes.
is.
A poster
100%.
of your favorite band. Oh, their favorite. My bad. Not yours. Theirs.
Yeah, why would I
was
get
about to say,
her a poster of my favorite band?
fucking asshole.
What are you getting us, Eve?
That's a Reddit story.
Hoodie.
Going for the hoodie. Okay.
Okay, going for the hoodie.
I guess everyone expect a hoodie when it's your birthday. For me, when it's your birthday.
You found hidden treasure. What do you do with it? A. You throw an epic party for your friends. B. You have a tree house built so you can have a quiet place to hang out. C. Plan a trip to the world championship of your favorite sport.
Ew.
Uh,
Sports.
Not fitting.
D. Save it. I may need it some other day. Or E. You make the world's largest sundae.
I'm torn between two again.
Oh boy.
D or the treehouse.
Whichever one you think fits you the best.
I think the treehouse.
Okay. We'll say,
Honestly, honest answer, I guess.
I'll choose the championship and making an excuse that Pokemon is a sport.
Oh my god, Ross.
Anyway,
I mean, it's an esport sometimes.
exactly.
Fair
Exactly.
enough, fair
I don't even know if
enough.
I'm pointing in the right direction because that's the thing needed. Or
Eve
minimized.
is
Anyway,
Eve is bottom left of you, which for you
Yeah.
means you need to do bottom right. You need to point bottom right to point bottom left on the screen.
There you
you
go.
go.
what is the one thing you always keep locked up? A. My room. It's my personal space. B. My diary. My thoughts are my own. C. Cookies. I'm only sharing if I really have to. D. My bike. It's my favorite way to exercise.
I know what way
Or-
Ross is, would
Or
pick.
E. My locker. I don't want anyone taking my books.
I mean, I'm not a
Or
student.
or
so not
or
E.
F. The people in my basement, they can't escape.
No. This is a family-friendly quiz.
I know. I still think it's funny. I'm gonna change my thing.
Now what do you decide?
What was the one after room and journal again?
Room and diary.
Same
Uh,
thing.
Cookies.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely
only-
cookies.
I was wondering if I was waiting for that to be the instant answer. Anyway,
I knew it had something to do with food, but I
it's me.
wasn't sure.
you're super excited to see a new movie this weekend. What kind is it? Is it A? If it's full of monsters, count me in.
Nope.
B.
Unless it's
Anything
Pokemon.
that is based on a true story. C. Something with a pirate who braves. Excuse me. The sea.
What in the Pirates of the Caribbean?
I was about to say Pirates
what
of
the
the
Caribbean?
Obviously, just meant Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or it's
D,
One Piece.
D. Anything with an animal as the main character. Or E. I'm all about the new superhero movie.
Well, I know what
Definitely
one
not
each
E.
answer isn't.
Yeah, not E.
All right. I think I know, but let's hear from Eve.
I'm curious what you think I would pick.
I can't influence
Eve,
you.
you have to
I
answer
can't
first.
Influence.
Yeah,
I was gonna say D.
I was
D?
about to say D as well.
D,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
D.
thinking D was yours. If you could choose one fruit, what would it be? Eve, I know this is gonna be hard for you.
I like fruit.
I know what I
banana.
pick.
It gives me the most energy. That's
What
it.
was that?
A was
Bananas.
banana.
What?
Okay, banana.
Okay.
B. Is fruit snacks an answer? But for the record,
Mhm.
I don't see these questions. I can't just scroll down. I have to click on them, and it'll
Right.
go to the next page.
I got you. Eve, quick question. Does Ross even need to read the rest of the answers?
I want him to, just in case.
C. Watermelon is my favorite.
Wrong melon!
No, it says watermelon.
No, I say wrong melon because I like watermelon, but I prefer cantaloupe.
Fair enough. The reddest the reddest apple I can find.
Eh,
That can't compare to Golden Delicious. I'm sorry.
I agree.
A. And E. Grapes, please. But only
Ooh.
the green ones.
Oh, never mind.
So it's B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's B.
I like bananas and apples, but fruit
I-
snacks is too
I
perfect.
read that and I knew this is gonna be Eve's choice.
I like bananas and apples.
Yeah,
don't
as soon
get
as
me
we
wrong.
heard it, we all started laughing because of how ridiculous it was, but we all knew deep in our hearts that was
Yeah,
exactly
we
what he
knew.
was
Yep.
choosing.
Anyway, last question. Or at least I believe it's last. You have become a Pokemon and
Oh,
are
boy.
ready to bust a move.
Okay.
Which one do you choose first?
Why am I
Is it-
dancing?
No, a Pokemon move.
Bust a move is a dance thing. Anyway.
I know, but it means it. Anyway, A, Focus Blast. Because when I focus on something, nothing can beat me. B, Fire Blast. Because nothing causes more of a blast than fire. C, Hydro Pump. Because the best way to wash away the enemies is with water.
Can I just say this question is bad? Every
It
other question
is.
I was like, okay. This question
Yeah.
is really bad because it's just basically, what type of move would you use?
Right?
D, Thunder. Because nothing is scarier than thunder.
Okay, I have something to say after this.
And then E, Solar Beam, because it can beat the. Because can you beat the sun? It's really high. Nothing beats the
Okay.
sun. My God, I hate this final answer.
It is so bad.
Literally every answer possible has a downside to the move itself.
It does.
Which is probably part of the point of the question, but also
Yeah,
sort of a bad
because
question.
I
because
guess
focus.
I'll go.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Nia, first.
I mean,
Well, no,
Because-
Eve, you have to answer
you're
first.
answer the question.
Yeah, go ahead, answer.
I
answer
have
I would-
opinions on this quiz.
I was gonna say probably Hydro Pump, only because it was the only one that kind of made sense to me.
All right, Hydro Pump.
Okay. And
So, mind if I, real quick?
Yeah, before we reveal it, we'll give our opinions on the quiz itself.
Because like, I liked the other questions. This one in
this final
particular
one
was
was
bad.
Yeah, it was really
final
bad.
question was a swing and a miss.
I will
Yeah.
state a small opinion. Again, decent quiz. It's definitely designed for kids.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely.
It's like
I will say also,
Mhm.
like I said, each of those 5 moves have a downside to it.
yeah.
Because with Focus Blast, you actually need to focus and not get hit.
Yep.
Because if you get hit, then it's over.
Yep.
Right.
With what was it? Flame Burst?
Fire
yeah.
Blast.
Fire Blast.
No, it was Fire Blast.
Recoil damage.
No, Fire Blast doesn't have recoil.
No,
No.
I think that's probably low accuracy then.
It's
Well,
I think
Hydro Pump is low. Hydro Pump has very low accuracy.
yeah, Hydro
Yeah.
Pump's what, like 30%?
Solar Beam, unless
Recharge.
you
Turns.
unless you
have Sunny Day.
unless you
Or
have Sunny
there's an
Day, it takes
item-
2 turns.
I was gonna say, there's an item in Scarlet and Violet. I believe
Oh
they added
yeah,
it, where I forget what it's called.
All right.
yeah, but that's very situational.
Yeah,
Well,
it's very situational. All use
Very
And then-
situational,
And
very
then Thunder. Who uses Thunder?
It hits what, like 25% of the time unless it's raining?
right.
Literally.
It's time, Ross. What is he?
Yep. Also, I will say as well, because I messed up. So I messed up with understanding what this quiz was directly about.
Mhm.
Are you guys aware of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
Yeah.
Yes.
There are 20 starters, and then you're getting a random Pokemon from
Oh,
there.
this is to determine what Pokemon you are. So it's gonna be a
Right,
Pokemon.
that's my
Okay.
misunderstanding.
Okay.
I will say, Eve,
Uh-huh.
you got a classic. You got probably the mascot of the franchise, Pikachu.
Really?
I will say, okay. I will say that means that the you pick the movie you pick doesn't actually skew too much to the question.
True.
Yeah,
So this is the Pokemon
I was like-
Mystery Dungeon quiz.
I'm gonna say it.
Which
Never played
game?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
It's a good series. Which one is this? Is this the new one?
Pick Pikachu. It says pick Pikachu to start your adventure in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, that's a
Super
newer
Mystery. That's like the Game Boy Advance.
No, that's the Explorers of Time, Sky, and Darkness are DS. Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue
Right,
Team is
okay.
Game Boy.
Super
Hmm.
Mystery.
I think
Uh,
that was 3DS.
3DS?
It sounds like 3DS.
Yeah, 3DS. You're correct.
Hey.
Hmm.
But yeah.
That's a
other-
really old
other-
quiz then.
Other than the last question, I think it was fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
I love that it had for the fruit snacks as one of the options.
Yeah, fair enough. I also know, now that I know this is specifically for a video game, I'm like, did you really have to gear it to kids so specifically?
Right,
could've-
especially
you
one
could've-
for the 3DS.
Yeah, you could have. Anyways,
Anyway,
shall I consult the dice to see
now-
who goes next?
Yep. Do you want me to tell you guys what website has this quiz as well?
Sure.
You don't need to.
I think you said
will ask you.
Nintendo.
I will be asking both you and Neo for the link to your stuff after the cast, so I can put that in.
Oh yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
shit! I should probably reopen
Hey.
Chrome
Remember,
then.
Control H exists.
Yep. With that in mind, let's consult me or Neo. Let's consult the dice. Roll. Me.
Okay, plebes. Let's find out which of the 18 Pokemon types you are. Which this one I believe is actual types. So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
there are
Any predictions
18
for you early?
types, I'm pretty sure.
I should be either Ghost or Psychic, honestly, but we'll see.
Probably.
okay. Also,
I could also
for
be fair.
context, this next quiz takes place on a lovely, lovely website called BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Oh god, not BuzzFeed.
I should be Ghost or Psychic, but this is BuzzFeed, so we'll see.
We'll see what BuzzFeed says.
This
Also,
one, the last one.
Curse you
last
for
one
forcing me to link to BuzzFeed in multiple videos I'm going to be uploading.
Ross, that is a crime.
That is the crime.
All right, start my quiz.
Also, I will say this is sort of old. This was made because this one actually has a date. January 27th, 2020.
That's not that bad.
So
As
it's not
long
like
as-
crazy.
I will say,
old,
as
but-
long as
Before
all
the
the current
pandemic.
types existed, it should be, in
Yeah,
theory,
yeah, all
fairly
of-
accurate.
All of them
Yes.
exist.
All right,
at
hold
that
on.
time.
Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Okay.
I'll wait for
First
mine.
question.
I'll wait for mine.
Which European city would you like to visit most? We have Rome, London, Vienna,
Spell it.
Vienna,
Spell it.
Vienna,
Vienna.
Vienna,
Vienna.
Okay.
Dublin, which I believe isn't Dublin Ireland?
Dublin's,
It's in
yes,
Ireland.
Dublin's,
Yes, Dublin's in Ireland, milady.
yes.
Edinburgh,
Edinburgh. From Scotland.
Amsterdam. What the fuck is this?
What's
Lots
the
of
next
Britain.
Brosela?
Is it?
Bracela?
Spell it.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
British
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Berlin,
Okay.
Paris,
Okay.
or Athens? Wait, no.
Athens, probably.
Athens.
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 Okay.
I know what one I would.
A lot
pick
of good
personally.
places here.
I
Honestly.
am torn. I want to double check something for my brain because, Mike insane.
I know what one I would
No,
pick.
I am gonna pick Rome.
Rome?
Out of all the
I
European
won't.
countries I have ever wanted to visit, Italy is number one. Admittedly, Rome is not this number one city I want to visit in Italy. That would be Venice.
I was about to say probably Venice. Then
Is it because I based an
I
entire
will-
city in my D&D campaign off of it?
kind of, yeah.
Maybe.
Anyways,
That
yes.
I
that
will-
Venice is just so pretty.
Yes.
Fun
My
fact,
my answer is Rome.
Fun fact: at some point, my mom is going on vacation to Rome.
Nice.
I've
nice.
always wanted to
I will
visit
say-
Italy.
Yeah.
I will say, by the way,
hmm
if I was given this quiz, I would have given such an easy answer because I actually did go to Europe at one point in my life.
I mean,
think you
here's the
mentioned that
thing.
before.
Here's the thing. I feel like because the question is places you would go or you'd want to go, anywhere I've already been is automatically disqualified. So Paris is out of the
Right,
question.
that's a good point. That's a good
That's
point,
fair.
actually. Anyway, second question: who's your favorite Disney heroine?
Heroin?
Heroin.
Okay. Okay.
Heroin.
Bring them out.
We
Bring 'em
have-
out for me.
We have Belle,
Beauty
Okay.
and the
The
Beast.
Beast.
Murda?
Copyright.
Wait, say it again?
stricken.
Murda. M-E-R-I.
Merida.
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 Do you believe in
Mulan.
fate?
Alice.
Wait, you did Mulan? I missed Mulan because I was doing a bit.
Yeah, Mulan.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
Mulan.
Mulan.
Okay.
And Alice.
Alice?
Who's Alice?
Alice in Wonderland.
How are you
probably.
even asking that, Ross?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Who's Alice?
What the
Keep
hell?
in mind, I've never
Ross?
finished Alice in Wonderland.
Fine, it's fine. But you know that Alice is the main character of Alice in Wonderland. Anyways, move on.
Elsa,
I need enough drink.
hmm
Jasmine,
Let it go.
Okay.
Rapunzel,
Okay.
Cinderella. I
Okay.
didn't almost just mess up that name.
Mulan.
Mulan.
Wait. What?
Moana.
Moana.
That's Moana.
Moana. I said Moana.
Ross, I swear to God, you make me
Why,
want to
Ross?
drink.
Why did you give yourself a segment where you'd have to read a bunch of names?
I didn't scroll down the list.
Anyways, okay. So
And then,
Moana. Okay.
The last one's Snow White.
I have too much Aladdin bias. Jasmine.
I love
Fair enough.
Jasmine.
Pick a superpower.
Okay.
Ooh.
Super strength, telepathy, flying, change size at will, control nature, telekinesis, invisibility, control fire, super speed, or control water.
I've always wanted super speed.
Fair enough.
Imagine
I
how
would've-
much weight I could lose if I had super speed.
Oh,
I
guess
definitely
I
would've
will
done
actually have to
that.
screen share this one.
What's going on?
Choose a house.
And I had to see it visually. All right. Plop it onto the ninja. Put you back. That was on me.
Okay.
That was on me.
Let's hope this
There we
doesn't
go.
break anything.
It won't.
Okay.
It won't. I realized that I'm wrong. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good now. If I open up this, yeah, here we go. We got video. Okay. Okay, scroll up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. That house. That house. That house. That house. That house. Scroll down. I think I would. Ooh. Yeah, I would pick. Cause living myself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would pick the one that is currently in the top right corner.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. None of these houses really interested me.
That one and the winter one on the lake appealed to me the most.
All right, that was a fun little
Yeah.
moment. Okay, that was a whole bunch of issues. All right, we're good.
And now I'm gonna turn this off because I don't think we need this anymore.
You shouldn't.
Watch, we're gonna have another segment where we need it.
Anyway, choose a dessert. We have cupcakes, candy,
Uh-huh.
ice cream,
Uh-huh.
birthday cake,
Mm.
chocolate, donuts, cookies, cheesecake,
Ew.
pie, or brownies.
I gotta go with pie. If it's apple pie, I gotta go with pie.
It doesn't give a clarification, but give me a good pie. Give me a good pie, and I'll be happy.
Oh, it's probably me messing with a cord. I'm
Then
done
stop messing with it.
Yeah, it's causing audio issues, Eve.
now. I stopped.
Here's the thing.
Anyway.
Every time you do that, you're giving me more work because we can't let any of those come in the podcast.
Anyway, what's your favorite book genre?
Ah.
We have fantasy, thriller, adventure, graphic novel, sci-fi, romance, biography, mystery, or romance.
I'm gonna say light sci-fi.
Okay. Also, why are there two? I just
What
realized,
a
why are there two
coincidence.
romances here?
I'm picking sci-fi, so we're good.
Right. Pussy, what's wrong
Especially
with you?
since you just read a sci-fi book.
Okay. Choose something to drink. A fancy cocktail,
Nope.
wine,
Nope.
beer,
Nope.
water,
Yes.
juice, milk, hot chocolate,
Yes.
coffee,
You're done. We're done.
tea,
We're done.
or lemon.
Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate
Hey.
is my drink of choice.
I love
Hey,
hot
good.
chocolate.
Oh, god damn it.
What do you
Another
need,
No,
visual.
we need it.
What do you need?
Let's
Choose
back
a
up.
pattern. Ooh, I like that one. Scroll down. Let me see them all. Let me see them all. Yep. My instincts are. Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Honestly, I
Uh,
like all these. All these look really cool.
Second to last.
This one?
The blackish one.
Yes, that one.
Black
Okay.
and blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if I were to pick one for this, either this blue cotton candy looking one or this last one. Both of those look really cool. All right. I'm gonna keep screen sharing because in case.
In case you need it.
But yeah.
You know what? Nah. We should
All
be
right.
fine. Knock on
Okay.
wood. Anyway, choose a Harry Potter character. By the way, for the record, I know nothing about Harry Potter, so
Me
All right.
either.
Good luck
feel
reading
free
these
to
names.
judge-
Good luck reading
feel
these
free-
names. I know Harry Potter.
feel
yeah.
free
I
to
do.
judge me on the names.
Oh,
Go for
believe
it.
me, I'm gonna judge you.
I'm gonna judge you so hard.
We have Harry Potter,
Yeah.
Okay.
Ginny Weasley,
Ginny
Ginny.
Weasley.
Luna Lovegood.
Okay, you got
Okay.
that one. Would be fair. If you didn't get that one, that would be
I would be
That
so
was-
concerned
I would be
embarrassing.
very
because
concerned.
it's so similar to our Luna's.
Ron Weasley,
Yep.
Okay.
Hermione Granger.
Granger.
Reindeer. Did you just call her a reindeer? God damn it.
Will you be my wizard tonight?
All right, what's next?
Albus
Albus.
Dumbledore,
Yeah,
It's
you said it right.
Dumbledore!
He said it
Hey.
right. He said it right.
Draco Malfoy,
Where did that N come from? It's Draco Malfoy.
Malfoy. My bad.
If
Citrus
you
Black,
said Draco
Wait.
wrong,
Sirius Black.
he said Citrus Black!
There is no way.
Look,
Ross,
my mom would be judging me right now.
What's next? What's next, Ross?
Naval Longbottom
Neville. That one's fine.
Neville.
that one's not as bad.
and Severus Snape.
Severus.
Close enough.
Close
Severus.
Is that the last one?
That's it.
Neville. Pick
It
Neville.
wasn't
Always
as
pick Neville.
bad as Draco.
You always pick Neville.
Draco Malfoy.
When I think of Neville, I think of iCarly.
Same.
Neville
Literally-
Longbottom. I'm picking Neville Longbottom, okay?
Yep.
Literally,
uh,
2 instances there. I actually threw my headphones on the desk and
We
laughed.
saw.
I didn't because I had the thing open. Anyway,
It was really funny.
choose a fun activity: hiking, axe throwing, escape room, going shopping, visiting a museum,
No.
visiting an amusement park, going bowling, visiting an art gallery, visiting an aquarium, or rock climbing.
I
Literally,
I am
almost none of those sound fun.
I am torn between the I'll pick amusement park.
Yeah, amusement park and
Escape room, where
sound
like I was torn
fun.
between, but I'll pick
Honestly,
I
amusement
would've-
park.
honestly, I would have picked the escape room. I
Yeah,
really
same.
enjoy escape rooms.
Well, we've
okay,
already
please.
agreed we're doing one when you guys come over. So.
Yep.
Now, are you guys ready for? Please, are you ready for your answer?
Yes.
Ooh, we're ready.
Probably because this is BuzzFeed. You did not get psychic or ghost.
I'm not
Of
that
course.
surprised.
You
Yeah,
got fire.
Definitely don't agree with that. But I will
Yeah.
state, opinion on the quiz. I hate to say it, it's good. It's a good quiz.
Yeah, it's good for being
Yeah.
BuzzFeed.
Oh.
BuzzFeed kind of sucks in general.
I know
but,
it's
like,
never
that was
been
an
the
okay
quizzes. The
one.
quizzes were never the problem.
Now,
It was the people.
this has some interesting information about it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna read the Pokemon because it just says a couple Pokemon that
Yeah, I know.
you like. You are outgoing and have a strong, vibrant personality. You can be a little impulsive and have trouble controlling your temper sometimes. You always have a life of the party. Oh,
Or
you're
the life of
always
the
the life of the
party.
party. And people are drawn to your warmth and infectious laugh. Is that accurate?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't think you're. The main part that's wrong is definitely. I don't think I've ever seen you like really angry.
Yeah.
No, never usually that angry.
You've been more. I've seen you
You've
annoyed.
been annoyed, but not really actually angry.
Right.
How
It seems
explain-
like.
To explain what I am like when I am angry. I don't show it. I don't really show a lot of my emotions, if I'm being honest. It's a whole thing.
No.
Right. That's a
But,
whole.
Right, we've discussed this.
but when I am angry, there is. I'll be short of breath. I'll probably speak a lot shorter sentences. I don't know. It's a whole other day.
I mean, everyone treats anger differently.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll let it. I'll let it slide. I kind of agree with some of that stuff they said about me for fire. I don't think that stuff should be fire, but I agree.
Yeah.
Got a fiery personality.
All right. Shall I roll the dice to determine who's going to be Neo?
Who's gonna be? Watch it end up being me and I become Neo.
No.
Wait, would that mean I would have to take the test? Oh God, I didn't predict this.
There we go. Yep, it's Neo.
Okay, yeah. I heard you had to roll the couple. All right, I'm gonna take a drink of water first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, drink your water. Stay.
Drink your water, eat your
Hey,
snack.
you know what? Listeners or watchers, if you're watching this, stay hydrated.
No.
Stay
I'm
hydrated.
surprised you guys didn't catch what I just did.
I did not know.
I wasn't looking at Discord.
What?
All right, hold on. Let me do the bit again.
Hold on. Let me look at Discord.
Let me get a drink of water.
Oh. Really?
What?
You sucked all the air out of it.
No, there.
It's change.
It's
Oh.
coins. Oh, okay. Anyway, Neo, you ready? For
Yes.
what type best suits your personality?
First, what's the website?
This is Proofs Quizzes.
Never heard of this one.
Me either.
Neither
this
have I.
This was apparently updated September 26, 2022, and there are 250,000 attempts with 10
Alright.
questions.
Okay.
Now, real quick,
What
'cause
is
I'm
the
assu-
name of the quiz again?
what Pokemon type suits your personality?
Okay.
Which prediction? What do you think?
Ooh. Steel?
Rock, ground, or steel is my thinking.
Yeah, I would say like I think Flips is right, like with that variety of the three. Anyway, first question. Oh, it's a classic. Oh my God, there's so many options. Dear God. Okay,
Oh no.
what's your favorite color? We have white, royal blue, lime green, burgundy, dark purple, medium purple, gray, beige, brown, silver, light magenta, black, yellow, green, orange or red or orange, aquamarine, or baby blue.
Hmm.
That would be a tough.
Why are red and orange mixed into one?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't
wondering.
know.
I feel like
Um,
if it was a more general, but they get so specific with various shades of purple, red or orange, to mix up those together.
What's
Aquamarine.
considered medium
Aquamarine.
purple? Oh, he's aquamarine.
Yeah, he picked aquamarine.
Honestly, that's a fair answer. Oh,
You know
I
I
guess
would
then-
pick one of the purples.
Yeah.
oh, I guess I had to hit the. Okay, I guess I had to hit the start button for this quiz. So
Oh.
aquamarine.
Okay.
Then we have. Oh God, this goes with a lot of options. What's your best quality?
Oh,
I
no.
am confident. I'm cool and clever.
No.
I am brave. I am
No.
loyal and complimentary. I am wise in my own way. I am cunning and polite. I am clever and joyful. I am strong. I am stealthy.
No.
I am energetic. I am passionate. I am admirable and confident. I like competition. I am tough and persevering. I am knowledgeable and kind. I am deceiving. Wait, DECISIVE. Isn't that deceiving?
Yeah, that's deceiving.
I am deceive and wise.
What? No, that doesn't
And
sound
then
right.
What?
Read it out for me again, Ross.
DECISIVE.
D.
Decisive.
Decisive and wise.
Decisive.
Thank you.
That makes more
And
sense.
finally, I am gentle, yet I can be tough. What was that?
My
Your
phone
phone.
getting a text.
That's your
Um,
text notification?
Yeah.
after okay,
My God.
after the first three options, what were some of the others?
Oh God. I am loyal and complimentary. I am wise in my own way. I am cunning and polite. I am clever and joyful.
Okay, stop.
Oh,
Loyal.
loyal and complimentary.
Mm,
Is that a yes?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
What's your battling style?
Ooh.
Oh my god, these are like sentences now. Okay. Ugh. Okay.
You put
Look
that
us.
on yourself.
I didn't realize it was gonna go in like that. I didn't know it was going in this direction.
Maybe next time you choose quizzes, you should test them yourself.
I should. Lesson on me. I like to use mainly defensive moves and then tire my opponent out for an easy finish. The next one is I usually go by experience when I battle. The next one, I like to battle on the offensive side of things. Next one, I strategize.
Do you speak
Strategize.
English?
Bonjour. Strategize and execute my plan while I am total sync with my Pokemon. I'm in total sync with my Pokemon and communicate with telepathy.
Okay, so this is
Telepathy.
basically Pokemon battling.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah. I like to stealthily begin dodging rapidly to tire my opponent out and endearing attacks.
Ross
Before
looks
using-
like a completely different person without his glasses.
Are you saying I'm Superman?
Kind of the effect, I'd say. Yeah. Let's carry on. Sorry.
They're getting a little sweaty.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta reach that one. I like to be stealthy, or a stealthy beginning, dodging rapidly to tire my opponent and enduring attacks before using my opponent's power against them. I like to have an exciting battle where I know what I'm up against and I make a strategy accordingly. But having fun is also important.
Stop
Uh,
right there. It's
this
that
one?
one.
You don't want to hear about the other ones?
No.
All right. But yeah, no. Oh my god, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more options I had to read for that one.
Yeah.
My god.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Uh,
I have an opinion on this quiz, but we'll finish it first.
we're 4 of 10.
Eve, put your phone on silence.
How do you want your Pokemon to look?
Okay.
Small and camouflaging?
Camouflaging.
Camouflaging.
Oh my god.
You okay?
There we go. We're good.
Okay.
What
I
happened?
think that was your
My
struggle
phone
to put her phone on silence.
No, that was me struggling to prop my phone up. It kept falling over.
Okay. Carry on.
Anyway, different than everything. Nice and unique. Strong and agile. Quick and stealthy. Big and tough. Cute and unique. As long as they fly, I'm satisfied.
Okay, so that's flag type.
Fierce and intimidating. Maybe a little intimidating or small and meek to fool the eyes. Strong yet gentle, large and intimidating. As long as they have a good defense, it doesn't matter to me. Mystery. Beautiful and graceful, yet also fierce. I don't really care. Or looks like I don't entirely matter. Looks don't entirely matter as long as they are unique.
That last one.
Yeah. Alright. It's either that one or I don't really care.
Yeah, it was between those
Unless
two
I'm
for
going
me.
like the try hard mode for Pokemon.
Hmm.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna read the entire type list. But what's your favorite type?
Oh,
God
come
damn it.
on!
Oh, interesting. I do want to make note of something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm seeing, and I don't know if this will determine the end result. I'm not seeing fairy type on this list.
Might be an older quiz then. Considering
It
how many
might-
detailed answers. I assume all the types are on. Just pick favorite type, Neil.
Ground.
Ground is here.
I mean, I
Again,
expected
I,
it.
I don't know. I can't forget if we ever talked about it on video. Mine's definitely Ghost,
Mhm.
100%.
I don't know. I have like a bunch. I'm gonna go psychic or psychic, but I'm gonna go psychic.
Okay. What's your least favorite type of Pokemon?
Same as before.
Is this also missing?
Yes,
fairy?
Ross, if it's missing fairy, you can make a big assumption when the quiz is made.
Before X and Y.
I am going to be straight up. It is the most basic fucking of answers, the bug type.
That's fair. Bug is the only benefit of Bug, and it's, to be fair, a pretty decent benefit. It's one of the few Pokemon that has resistance to ground.
I'm gonna state right now, and to be honestly blunt with this, anytime a quiz has what is your X, and it's like pick the thing that this quiz is about that you like the best, I'm always gonna dock the quiz points.
Here's something I will say.
Mhm.
Neo, I need a different answer. Bug is not in here.
What?
What?
I just looked through all the options. Bug is not on here.
Okay, pick a different one, Neil.
Is poison type on there?
Unless I'm overlooking it, it's not here. I'm going to read you the answers because it isn't just saying the type. It's saying like some have like a type, but others have extensions. So we have fighting. That's one of the options. I strongly dislike fire and flying types, maybe grass too. I'm not fond of dark types or psychic types. Water or grass, I suppose. Ice or grass, maybe. I don't really like dark types too much. If I had to say ground, water, I think. Electric, I suppose. I guess I have to say ice. Flying or psychic. Ground. Fire, I suppose. It's so destructive.
Okay,
With
hold
3
on.
dots at the end.
Hold on.
Oh.
Ice and grass.
Ice and grass. Also, can I just read the last answers real quick?
Go for it.
Sure.
Oh, wait, you said ice and grass? Or ice
Ice
or
and
grass,
grass.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. The last options were probably steel or fire. I despise fighting types. Fire, I guess, or flying. Or I don't hate Pokemon, though I don't like grass types, really. What? This person
This
really
is-
hates grass types.
This is
My
a
God.
really. This is
They're
a
mostly
really. If
mostly
you
the
are
same
muted, I
group.
think, but this is a really bad quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not big
muted,
fan of
really
this
bad.
one.
I muted because my mom came in the room.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, but yeah, this is a really bad quiz.
It is really bad.
All right,
It
now
is.
to steer completely away from Pokemon.
Okay.
How do you like your
Okay.
burger?
Medium well.
Yeah.
Answering this right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, no, that's not an option.
Is like what
Are you
ingredients
kidding me?
It's probably what
Oh, no,
ingredients
let
you
me-
want on it.
Let me read the options. Because this first one already starts with a hold up. Sweet potato and avocado burger.
Ugh,
What?
that sounds nasty.
Cheesy onion burger.
And that sounds okay if it's fried onions.
Hummus burger.
Ugh.
Pretzel burger.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sun-dried tomato burger. Fried onion burger.
Okay, if it has cheese and bacon on it, I would be fine.
Eggplant burger.
Ugh.
Artichoke goat cheeseburger.
Okay,
A
I'm
mushroom and
fine
Swiss
with.
burger.
I'm fine. What was it?
Mushroom and Swiss.
Eh,
Okay. Good to
Get
know.
rid of the mushroom.
Spicy corn burger.
Okay.
Corn.
Honestly, that sounds interesting. For some reason, that sounds really interesting to me. A steak burger.
Steak
Yeah.
burger every day for me.
All
A
right.
pizza burger. A 3 cheeseburger. a breakfast burger. Brazil Parmesan
Stop.
burger.
Stop.
He's picking
Stop.
the breakfast burger, I assume.
Breakfast burger.
I love breakfast
100% the
burgers.
breakfast.
Can I read
burger.
these last two?
Yeah.
Yes.
Avocado mango burger
Ugh.
and fried onion ketchup burger.
I'd
I
like
hate-
to point out, by the way, none of those answers are I hate burgers.
Yeah, no.
Choose a burger or else.
Here's
Or
a
else.
burger,
Or else.
and here's a bunch of really, really weird flavors.
Including for
Especially-
some
especially
reason one that
avocado.
has mango.
Okay,
like-
look.
There were like 5 avocado
Look,
options. I think.
look. This quiz had me at first, and then these questions. popped
Yeah,
up.
it lost.
What
It lost
question are we
points.
on at this point?
I don't know.
8 of 10.
Okay, you're almost
How is
free,
this-
Neil. You're almost
You're
free.
almost free. You're almost
How
free.
is this only question?
I'm honestly so curious as to what I'm going to get.
I'm
curious too.
scared.
Your favorite holiday spot is a beach, sailing, where it snows, Chinese market, Greenlands. I like to stay at home, the
I
park
feel
next
that.
to my house, countryside, jungle safari, riverside, hills, forest, desert, valley, my friend's place, cliff.
I do want to point
Always
out, by the
traveling.
way, all 3 quizzes we did had a "What do you like to do on vacation?" question.
Yeah,
We did. And they
that
were
was-
even
Also-
made by the same
Also, you
people.
can just read the rest of them if you want. I already know my answer.
oh, I already read them. That was it.
Oh, stay at home.
I feel that.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, stay at home. If I were to if I couldn't pick stay at home, I don't know, Chinese market because they'd be probably interesting food.
For me,
Here's here's my issue with these. It's what's your favorite holiday spot? Holiday implies, honestly, even though despite the name, you're there for more than a day. And none of
That's
these are
true.
places I would want to spend longer than a day at.
Right.
There's finally one that doesn't have so many. It has a good number of options, but it doesn't have 20.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
What would you like to do if someone is bullying or beating your friend?
Okay, this is an interesting question.
Bully them back? Complain,
When your friend is bullied, become the bully.
complain to the certain authorities. Nothing right then, but I will remember the bully's face.
I will remember you.
We'll have to think about it. Help my friend teach a lesson to that bully. Come up with a great comeback against them. Nothing with 3 dots at the end. Beat them up. I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't know yet.
What do you want, Neil?
What were the first few options again?
Bully them back. Complain to the concerned authorities. Nothing right then, but I will remember the bully's face. I will have to think about it. Help my friend teach a lesson to that bully.
Stop.
Oh.
Authorities.
Honestly, I would go with the same thing.
All right,
Same.
we got last question then.
Last question. Oh my god, it only has 6. Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay, what do we got?
If you won the lottery, what would you do? Go to a luxurious vacation. Help out your family members and friends. Buy property. We're in Monopoly world
This
now.
economy.
I mean,
buy
yeah,
expensive cars. Invest all the money, or bury it deep to avoid spending it all at once.
All right, that's it.
Okay. So, unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
I wish that had more answers because
your
there
actual
is
answer isn't on there.
no, it is not.
Okay.
But if I had to choose one, I would have to go with buy property.
Buy property.
All right, so you would
If-
go and buy Park Place.
Yes. I feel like
I
Neo
would-
would
I would-
probably say upgrade his potato of a computer if he could.
Now, your type. Neil, can you remind me what type you have chosen.
Steel.
I will say, for the first time tonight,
Neo,
you got
right?
a direct answer. You got steel.
Congratulations. Shame that quiz sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
the quiz.
it was accurate. It was accurate with what we were feeling.
But no,
It
those
sucked.
questions were awful.
They were
It-
so bad.
And it's okay, the questions themselves weren't bad, but the answers were bad. First off,
Yeah.
they
a lot
doubled
of the
things
answers.
together and put or. Second off, the amount of answers was arbitrary and annoying to read.
Yeah.
And third off, the answers didn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
And
But-
now, I will say,
Mhm.
do you want to do this last little segment?
It's your
Because I do have
call.
one more
What is-
segment.
It is your call.
I feel like we could try doing this.
Okay.
So
What
this
is it?
last thing, this isn't exactly a quiz. It is a quiz, but it isn't.
Okay.
Basically, I have, from what I assume, it's gonna show a Pokemon on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and we gotta guess what type it is.
Oh,
So like the first one on
Okay.
the screen.
Oh, so I need to get the footage back in. Okay. So
Okay.
this is
Oh
for
yeah,
the whole
I probably
thing.
should get the
This'll
footage
be
back in.
easy.
Give me a second.
Adjust it.
This
What I'm gonna
one.
do is I'm actually gonna shrink it. I'm gonna put it to the center of the screen and
Okay.
shrink it so it's not blocking it.
Okay.
Well, I know.
Oh, that's
yeah, Dark
easy.
type. Dark type.
Dark. type.
Dark.
Yeah, that one is. this
By the
one,
way,
maybe?
we should be stating out loud who it is for the audio listeners.
Oh yeah. This
It's
first one is
Absol.
Mhm.
Absol.
Absol. Yeah, Absol.
And I believe I clicked on the arrow. Oh yes, that's correct. Next one.
What does it say?
What does it say? Because the screen share is super blurry.
I got disable ad blocker. Give me a second. I'm gonna.
Not ad blocker.
I guess that website does not.
Does not support ad blocker, I guess.
Nope. Where the fuck do I turn off ad blocker again? Spend a minute. It's this.
Why does your ad blocker not work for YouTube, bro?
They asked me to disable it.
Whack.
I gotta open up this. I believe I just turned that off, and I think we have to start from the very beginning.
Well,
Yes, and we had to
easy for
restart
us.
because of that. We should be good now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Knock on wood.
very cool. Absol, dark type.
Yep. Let's go back to the game.
No,
New type. Dark type.
One that I
That's
did not
still dark
recognize.
That is Nickit, by
That's
the way.
still
Is it-
dark.
Yep, Nick,
That's
it's a
still
dark type.
Yeah, that's still dark type. Do you know how many of these it goes through?
Yeah, I've actually never seen that Pokemon.
It's
a
Sword and
newer one.
Shield.
We
Yeah.
we just keep on going until we fail.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
It's
This
Ah,
might
I
go on for a while.
All right, Nickit's a dark type.
So we got.
Electric.
Oh,
Shink's electric.
Electric. That one's easy.
I will say there are
Yeah, that
some
one's easy.
Pokemon I don't know by heart.
that was easy.
That was easy.
Why are you suddenly unresponsive? All right, there you go. Then we have.
Ammonite,
I assume-
water
yeah,
rock.
I assume
They're water rock.
Water
They're
rock.
water rock.
I assume you'd have to guess
Can you
one of the
click
types.
multiple? That's the real question. You can.
Okay, so water rock.
Why is the page keep on telling me it's unresponsive when it's clearly clearly responding? Is that rock or is that ground?
We can't see it, Ross. These are
We
Yeah,
can't
we
see
can't
it.
tell.
It looks like a block with a couple of tiny rocks going up.
I think
I
that's
think
ground.
it's
Nope,
rock.
that's
That's
ground.
ground.
No,
That's ground.
Rock is like the. It's like.
Oh,
it's
is
like,
it this?
It looks like a pebble.
Oh, is it this? Yes, I think this is it.
All right, water ground. Go for it.
Or water rock.
Yep, water ground. Or
Okay.
rock.
Rock.
Oh,
Rock,
easy,
water.
easy.
Garchomp
Ground
easy.
dragon.
Ground dragon. Okay.
Ground dragon.
Yeah, ground dragon, easy.
Love Garchomp.
I
One of
always
our
thought
One of the
Garchomp-
best pseudo legendaries of
I
all
always
time.
thought
I will
Garchomp
not
was a
take
fighting
questions.
type.
Execute. Grass psychic. Grass psychic.
Grass
I'm
psychic,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
It's grass psychic.
I
Are
believe
the
this is
eggs
correct.
psychic? Okay.
Yeah, don't you know eggs are psychic?
Psychic.
Apparently.
Eggs are psychic.
I know it's
I could-
grass.
They are
just
psychic.
wasn't
I could
remembering
make
if
a
it was
joke,
electric
but I'm
too.
not going to.
Watchog, I think is normal.
Normal.
I think he's pure
Normal.
normal.
Pure normal.
Is it normal?
He's either pure normal or normal
It is
dark.
one on. No,
Okay.
it's pure normal.
Yeah, pure normal. We got Indeedee.
Indeed.
Psychic Fairy, I think.
I'm gonna trust. I'm not sure. I'm gonna trust Steve.
I think
I think
Psychic Fairy.
I think it's just regular psychic.
It might be.
They may have added fairy recent gens.
Mm,
Which
But
one do you want
that's
to
the
go
thing,
with, Ross?
That's recent gens.
If it has fairy
No.
in it, they would have put any changes fairy made.
No. When EDD first came out, it was pure psychic.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's just pure psychic then.
It's
do we
gotta
just
be pure
final
psychic.
answer?
But is it?
Yeah, I
if
think
it?
so.
Okay, I'll trust you guys.
I don't think it ever got changed.
Okay.
I think it's one
Oh.
of the few that didn't.
What is it?
We had incorrect on the side. If I swap both, that's incorrect.
So it's both.
Oh, the streak is lost. All right, let's see what we died on. Psychic
Psychic
normal.
normal.
Oh, it's normal.
All right, GG.
Okay.
GG. Honestly, it might bring this one up again at some point,
Maybe.
but I think that's a good ending point for this segment.
All
with
right.
Yeah.
this Pokemon that looks like it's the
It looks like
doesn't
it's
it look like it's just a
something.
top?
All right.
Kinda.
Time for the final roll
Anyway.
of dice.
Yep, I'll stop
To
sharing.
see if it's Eve or Eve.
It's Eve. Who'd have guessed?
Who'd have thunk
Who'da-
it?
What is your segment,
Oh,
Eve? Your
God
oh so
damn it.
well planned out segment.
Hang on.
What is this segment that we have been raving about and asking you to make for the past 2 hours?
Okay, there we go. Bad advice with Eve. Let's go.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Wait, bad advice.
Yes. Eve
uh.
went to Reddit, looked up worst advice you've ever received, and we're gonna see if we agree it's horrible or not.
Oh,
Okay, how many of these are we
no,
doing?
I was
More
thinking.
Reddit.
I was thinking 5 or
All right,
6.
5's a good number. 5's a good number.
Well, it depends on how long these are.
All right. All right.
Oh, God.
no.
This one's really fucking funny. Just find that part of your brain and switch it. This person's parents anytime they try to explain that they think they have an undiagnosed issue.
Ow.
What?
That
Wait,
is bad
I'm
advice.
sorry.
Basically,
Say that again?
turn your autism off.
Yeah, that's like saying turn your autism off.
Oh, okay, fuck.
That
Fuck
is
those who
bad
gave
advice.
that
Yeah.
advice.
That is bad
I'm
advice.
going to say
Fuck
this
those.
right.
There might
I'm-
be a little bias, but
I'm going to say this right now. It is completely biased for me. My sister is autistic. Fuck those people.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I know several autistic people.
yeah, including me.
Yeah, including you.
I'm trying to find another good one. Okay, there we go. The best way to protect your artwork is to put it in an envelope and mail it to yourself. Then if someone steals your work, you can show the judge the postmarked date in a sealed envelope.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
What's that advice do?
I don't know what that device does. Nothing. That accomplishes nothing.
No, that's just in case someone steals it. Then you know for a fact it's meant for that person.
What?
So you can like sue them in court.
I guess. I don't
Yeah.
think that would work.
I don't.
It wouldn't.
That makes no sense.
Honestly, it wouldn't work, but I'd be in complete hilarity if it did.
Oh hell nah! This one's bad.
Oh no.
It has a slight backstory. It's a very
Okay.
short one.
Here we go.
Okay. Honestly, I was hoping to get some with like backstories to them, like add a little bit of context to like what
Yeah.
they're talking about.
Understood. Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Second job working at Walmart. Had an
Okay.
asthma attack so bad their inhaler wasn't working.
Oh no.
Oh God.
And ended up
No.
in the local urgent care because it wasn't dire enough for an ER visit and got a nebulizer, which helped.
Okay.
Got dragged into a meeting a week later. The two managers told them, next time it happens, just take a Tylenol and get back to work.
Not how asthma works. Oh, whatever. Is that our third? I think that's our third, right? That's our third.
That's our
Something like that,
that's
yeah.
our third.
All right. All right.
I'm trying to find more good ones. This one doesn't have any good ones.
Fucking
Yeah.
just take a
Wow.
Tylenol. I
These
hate
are people that think
when
Tylenol
people-
is some kind of miracle drug.
Right?
No.
I hate those
It
people.
does one thing. It's like numb pain slightly.
And it
I
rarely
only ever take it if I have like a headache or something like that.
I try and avoid it, but if it's really bad. You got
Yeah,
another one,
no,
Eve?
that
I'm trying. Hang on.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
Um,
This one also has a backstory.
gotcha.
okay. Good. More context.
Several years ago, in a conversation with their dad, they mentioned that their wife and them were paying ahead on their mortgage, so that by the time their kids were done with high school, it would be paid off.
Okay,
So about 12 to 13 years early on a 30-year mortgage.
okay.
He said that you should refinance again to make the term longer again, so we could take advantage of the mortgage tax deduction on our taxes.
What?
I was like, Dad, why would you want to continue to pay thousands of dollars a year on a mortgage for maybe a few $1,000s tax break? How does that even make any sense?
I
Now
don't really
here's
know
where
about.
you lose me.
I know nothing about houses.
Yeah,
so
Me
I
either.
don't know any
can't-
of the housing
I
law.
can't properly give a judgment on that. I mean, if it's here, how many likes? Like, are there any likes? Like, are there comments
Where'd
to
it
that
go?
post?
There it is. No comments, but there's 4 upvote. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Where'd it
Okay.
go? No comments, but 4 upvotes.
Okay.
How
Alright.
recently was that posted?
I
A
assume-
year ago.
Yeah.
A year
Okay.
ago.
All right. One
Uh,
more.
I can't judge it. Can't properly judge it. I can't judge jury or executioner. Also, just realized,
Okay.
is that a sword behind you?
You just noticed it.
Oh my god.
Okay, found another one with a tiny backstory.
Okay.
Tiny backstory.
They were 22. A married colleague noticed they had their eyes set on a coworker whom they found really beautiful. He kept pestering him to move and be more open about how they felt despite their then introverted nature. If you really love someone, you have to do the corny and cringy stuff.
No.
Is it?
I
saying
looked-
that's-
I
Oh,
looked up to him since I was 15, since he was 15 years my senior and all that. So I do the cringy stuff, and she hated it. She hated it that she proceeded to ignore me or barely talk to me until she resigned about 2 years later. Fuck you, Ed. You have a great family and you're a good husband / father, but fuck you and your advice.
Well, I don't think that was necessarily bad advice, but I think
it's
when it
bad
comes to
advice
romance
specifically
advice,
I would say it's bad advice specifically to an inverted person.
Introverted, yeah.
Introversion.
yeah.
Okay.
But
I want to
Mhm.
say something about that real quick.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking at my camera real quick,
Mhm.
Yeah.
take advice.
Right. Okay.
What do you mean?
I-
Take
I-
advice.
Okay. I believe with that, all 4 of our segments, and honestly, we had a bunch of long ones tonight. We are at 2
Yeah, we
hours and
did.
40 minutes about. I'll probably edit it down though in the edits. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
Right,
we
who
had
knows
some
how long?
long segments. But with that, we have come to the end of our wondrous show tonight. If you
Woo!
are watching this on release date tonight at about 10 p.m. EST, that is so weird that you can do that. It's kind of annoying. Tonight
What
at
is
10
he
p.m.
doing?
EST, at about 10 p.m. EST, we are going to be playing. What's that game called? That supermarket game?
Supermarket Together.
Supermarket Together.
Together. It has been something that Ross has been playing on his own time, a supermarket simulator. So we're a little curious about what this multiplayer potentially version is like. So we're going to be checking that out. We might have a bigger crowd with us. On Friday, I don't know if it's going to be true on the Friday you're watching this, but most likely we're going to get back to God of War Ragnarok's Platinum Quest, where I try and 100% the game on
Woo!
Twitch.
Woo!
Twitch channels will be on the description below, of course.
We have been struggling
Yes.
to beat
There's a
enemy
decent
for-
chance. The truth is, between when we're recording this and when we upload it, there is a Friday between then and now. So there is a decent chance that maybe we'll have gotten past the boss we're struggling with. But
It's
otherwise,
quite unlikely, though.
if we haven't, you can see
I mean,
us
hey,
struggle
you
against that more.
You get to hear some lovely conversation from me and Neo.
Otherwise,
Neo.
You're pointing at me, Ross. There you go.
Anyways, otherwise, let's see. That is that's what's set in stone for this week. Ross, anything in particular you got planned? Like specific day that you can lead them to.
I would
Right.
say, of course, on Saturday and Sunday, we always do our Dungeons and Dragons sessions. In case you guys are ever interested in seeing that, why does that keep on showing up?
Someone's pressing a button. Someone is pressing a button.
I'm not pressing shit.
Eve, what are you doing?
I'm doing nothing. I can't even see Ross.
Then okay, I don't get how it's
Anyway.
happening. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah. So, we have that going on. Dio and I was thinking about this. I might start streaming our conversations of Supermarket Sim. Yeah, before then uploading. Because normally I just record them.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll do that if nothing goes on Thursday.
You should probably
Okay.
also mention that you upload videos every day.
Yes, I upload, as of right now, 2 videos every day. Mainly because we get so much.
We have
Game-
so much
gaming
recording
done.
done.
They're also very slowly catching up, by the way.
Well, that's good. That is genuinely good.
Ever so slowly.
All right.
Yeah,
You
Check
forget.
check out my channel.
You're forgetting something.
What are you forgetting?
What are we doing tomorrow?
This will be
Oh,
uploaded a week
right.
later.
This
This will be uploaded. This will be uploaded later. But on every other Wednesday, we do Ace Attorney.
Yeah,
Yep.
Check us out. We have
announcing it doesn't make sense because we do have. You can check out more specifically the Wednesday crew. As our name says, we play something together or apart with everyone in the room every Wednesday, and specifically when it comes to this Wednesday, we are playing Ace Attorney.
Yep.
And
We also play Pummel Party on most Mondays.
yeah, we don't stream that generally, so it
We
doesn't
don't
matter
stream
that
those.
it doesn't
Right, we don't-
matter that we play that on Mondays.
Right, we don't
stream it.
stream, and
Anyway.
I have my reasoning for not streaming that
No,
game, but
it's
I'll
fair.
give it after.
Honestly, it is fair. Anyways, yes. Currently, as a solo game, Ross is playing through Ace Attorney, and I will say this: those bits are funny.
They are.
I guess I will say,
Dude,
Neo.
I can't wait. I am so excited for
Oh
the next
yeah,
episode.
yeah. But I will say, Neo. Anything that you want to plug specifically?
Hold on. I'm gonna let the dice decide.
Do you throw it on the ceiling every time?
Of course he does.
Well, no, I could do this.
Okay, but what did you decide?
Hold on.
Why did it go all the way over there?
Definitely not.
Okay. Eve, is there anything you want to talk about before we call it?
I don't think so.
All right. In that case, I want anyone who decided to listen to us for either the full almost 3 hours on our part or for any of the segments, thank you. We will be uploading and releasing these every Wednesday from now until we don't feel like it anymore. Well, we probably will not get to you next week. It depends. If you have some segment ideas, leave them wherever you can on the platform you're listening to this.
Especially give some to Eve.
We would, frankly, in general, for context, at least on my end, I didn't come up with my topic properly until today.
Anyways.
I literally came up with it when we were doing Pleeps' thing.
Right. And you can check out, the very least, where to find me and Ross's individual stuff, which at some point I'll get back to my main channel. I don't really have a lot of stuff to do there, but at some point I will. But you can find that as well as my Twitch and Ross's Twitches in the description below, as well as any links related to any of the segments that
You know what we did? You know what we did forget?
What did we forget?
Attorney stuff.
The tourney stuff. I'm not bringing up the tourney stuff because it's not relevant to this episode.
True.
It makes more sense to mention it next episode.
True.
Right.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. You can find more about that later. Right. Point is, you can find stuff related to the segments that we did, including links to the posts, links to anything else of any relevance at all,
My
in the
terrible
description
quizzes.
/ show notes / whatever else you call it on the various platforms. If you would like to see a video version of this podcast, check us out on our YouTube channel, which we have not created yet at the time of recording, but check us out there anyways. If you'd just like to hang out with us and see us now, we are live fairly often. That is it for me. Let's see.
I'm sending you a
I'll
link
just use
to the
my standard.
specific Reddit thread.
More importantly than anything else, have a good night.
Woo!
Have a rawsome evening.
Don't
No.
do
God
that.
damn it.